Hello. It is Friday night. We are here. Tonight, I believe, we are finishing Danganronpa 2. We are on the trial, the Chapter 6 trial. It's the last chapter, the last trial. And so, this is it. We finally made it after all this time. Very excited.
I don't think I'm ready for the fun to be over.
Yo. What's up,
I know.
Seb? I like how Seb literally joined just for the first time last week in the last chapter of the second game. No context for anything that's going on, and here we are.
Oh yeah, I messaged him to join.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how much you stuck around for last time. I'm sure it means absolutely nothing to you. But, I mean, obviously, thanks for coming anyway. It's really funny to think about. Oh, man. Yeah, you guys ready to get into this?
Hell yeah.
Bring it on. I'm ready to be angry and sad at the same time.
Okay, well, as usual, we never got skills. We get a single one. That's fun. So we're not gonna have those.
Fantastic. I mean, like I said in the last
Yeah,
session, I mean, you're a talentless student, so of course you wouldn't have any skills. It
yes,
seems
that's true. That's actually a really good point. So, fine. Let us begin. I'm ready, all right.
I did say I wanted you guys to know the outside world, but this is still a questionable starting topic. Let me ask you this. What is this world's true identity?
We're getting right into the answers.
This world's true identity? What kind of question is that?
This world's true identity. If I answer this, it will be true. Will that lie become the truth? But there's no way I can leave it unanswered. Oh man, we're getting right into it. Right into the game.
Hangman's Gambit?
Hangman's Gambit right from the fucking start.
What could it be? World's true identity.
What kind of world are we actually living in? Oh,
Virtual?
yes, yep. Yeah, we were in a virtual world. I want that R for later. That's for I. A for later as well.
I took a look at that, and the first thing I thought of was the word vaccine.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, they're kind of.
T.
Oh. Yeah.
Let me get you. No. It's fine. Oh my god, I'm
Oh
just
jeez,
blowing myself up
it's
at
so
this point.
overwhelming.
There's
So you
just
know.
so much shit. And I'm like making it worse too. There we go. I lost about a quarter of my health on that. That game is just
This Jabberwock
overwhelming.
Island we're on.
It's a virtual world that was inspired by the actual Jabberwock Island.
Hey,
So,
Oh, you didn't
this
even give me a
isn't the
chance.
real world, but if you want, you can call it the game world. You get it? It's all just one big game.
Yeah, I was right from the start.
Are you friggin' serious?
don't fucking mess with me, you bastard. Did you have us all come here just to tell us bullshit?
If this is a game, are my words being displayed in a text window right now?
What did you know?
Stupid. There's no
I
way
love
that's
that.
even possible.
God.
I know. The all-in-your-mind trope makes
What
you
if
feel
just
such
for him,
cold
just to fuck with him, he
despair.
actually does show a text box?
I mean, we were just looking at it.
But who cares? I revived all the suspense and mystery with just one line.
So this means there's hope that everyone else is still alive, right?
Because it's
right?
a game.
Yeah, of course.
then we were forced to kill each other.
'Cause it's a game!
A lot of crazy shit happened.
'Cause it's a game!
We're the only people here.
'Cause it's a game!
You know, there's some pretty crazy shit that
Even.
happened in the first game that wasn't a game, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say that's kind of bullshit.
Monokuma's nonsensical abilities.
'Cause it's a game!
Don't fuck with me. That's not even possible.
Or it's like
I
Sword
know
Art
you
Online,
guys
if
are
you kill
pissed,
someone
but
inside
you
the
were
game,
having
they
fun
actually
too,
die
right?
too.
I mean, I'm
A
assuming
world
that's
where
the
anything
situation.
goes only exists in
I'm assuming that's the
games.
situation because there's no way we're gonna get to the end of this and be like, but voila, everyone's actually alive. That'd be
Yeah.
too nice.
So
Mhm.
just force yourself to accept it.
And then also, what's the point, right?
Yeah.
This closed space, this game world, was the true stage of this killing school trip.
Just stop. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna believe that.
Back in the day, people must have reacted the same way when they first saw the airplane take flight. But like wearing contact lenses, it'll stop feeling strange once you just get used to it.
Please do not compare reality to contact lenses.
Contact lenses are real.
That's
I mean,
quotable, man.
This really is a virtual
That
world.
is, yeah.
What does that make us?
You better not say we're fictional characters.
The Future Foundation created this world using a program called the Neo World
What was the point of us
Program.
doing all that research if you just didn't give us all the answers?
It's programmed to place the user in a virtual world by synchronizing directly with the user's brain, which means your body still exists in the real world. But right now, you're completely submerged in the game world, as if,
Oh, whoops. It's the last
simply
part
put,
of that.
you're, you know, not aviators, but
You mean Avatar, right? An existence created in the game is a copy of the user's real body.
But we're not just regular avatars, right?
your avatars were constructed by removing a specific thing from your bodies in the real world.
What did you remove?
The memories? The specific thing that was removed from our bodies. He's definitely talking about that.
School memories.
I see.
Yeah.
What was removed from us was our school memories.
That was like a
right?
trick question. Because like it could have been any of the other memories, kind of too.
Well, no,
right?
because they
I guess they knew their
they've
families.
talked
and-
about all of this before, yeah. And
Oh, yeah,
they
yeah,
still
that's true.
remember everything from before the school. It's stuff. It's the school stuff specifically that's taken.
Ah, okay.
Which means we're avatars that were created from our memories from before we entered the academy?
So that's why we don't have our memories of our lives at Hope's Peak Academy?
Oh, interesting. That's how they did it. You know, in the first game, they never really explained how Monokuma stole their memories. And this
Right.
doesn't help explain that.
No.
Don't talk like that!
But, you know, whatever.
Like we're made from memories of the past. Like we're avatars. Like this is a game world. How'd we end up talking about sci-fi crap? I'll never believe it!
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not sci-fi, it's a game!
World is a virtual reality created by a computer program. You can't proceed if you don't accept it. Is leaving really the only thing we can do? Man, where are all the signs of our dead friends?
Is there any evidence that this is really a game world?
What are we?
You are the evidence!
What does that mean?
Your avatar's made of memories from before you entered the school! But your actual bodies in the real world are different. Though you have no memories of your time living your school life, your real bodies actually lived that life.
What
Oh,
game
Tragedy of Hope's Peak maybe agree
What
with
avatar?
that statement.
Maybe. I haven't looked at
I'm a
the
human being with a real body!
Okay, then. I have to look at what the bullets are. But yeah, I think that's.
Is there any evidence that this is really a game world?
You are the evidence!
What does that mean?
Your avatar's made of
Yeah,
memories
he's
from
right.
before you entered the school! But your actual, though you have no your real bodies actually lived that life!
Oh no.
No? Real bodies live that life. Maybe it's the killing school life
It might be.
that
Yeah.
lived that
Is
life.
there any evidence that this is really a game
That's real
world?
life. Yeah. 'cause
You are the
it's-
evidence!
Or actually, look up what the notes are for killing
What
school
does
life.
that
Does it
mean?
reference like the original game? Because then that
It
would
probably
be wrong
does.
then.
Yeah, as part of the tragedy, Juko and Ashima forced students who hosted the academy to kill each other, filmed their deeds with school surveillance cameras, and broadcasted it to the entire world. Yeah, I don't think it's that.
Okay, yeah.
The hopeless event was caused by a known through devotion to a certain person, they brainwashed the masses and killed countless people there. The academy invested all the resources to create Zuru Kamakura, the ultimate hope. Okay, so I see where that would have.
Okay. I was just kind of going based off of the name
Your
Yeah.
of it.
avatar's
Reserve
made of
Department
memories
Real
from
World
before
Program,
you entered the
Cultivation
school!
Plan.
But your
Cultivation Plan? Supposed to be academy attempted to create true hope by consolidating the resources. Definitely not that. Allows memories to replace memories formed in the real world with information between us. Possible to undo promise. So maybe it's this.
Possibly. Yeah, go for it.
Reserve Department. Rolling on that.
Though you have no memories of your time, your real bodies actually lived that life!
No?
Okay, no.
Huh.
Interesting.
Is there any evidence that this is really a game world?
You are the evidence!
What is that?
List of subjects?
Oh, even if because oh, you know what? You might, yeah, that might be it. Even if because an issue is death, influential group, yeah, list of subjects might be it. Those names are written under this list. Is that a woman who looked like a fully grown person? Yeah, it might be list of subjects.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Your avatar's made of, but your actual bodies, though you have no memories, your real bodies actually.
Yep, there we go.
There we
Must
go.
be it.
Man, starting off by contenting with Monokumo.
Earlier,
Wow.
in the teacher's lounge,
Depressing.
I found this strange
It is.
newspaper clipping.
Yeah, I'm still a
There's a
little
picture of
confused as to what the
Hyoko,
fuck happened
But
to
she looked
Hyo-
more like an
Hyoko.
adult than the Hyoko we knew.
Yeah, I have no clue.
Like an adult? What does that mean?
Since we're avatars right now, we look exactly as we did before we entered the school.
Oh, did she have like a growth spurt?
But in the real world, we've already lived out our school lives.
Oh, okay. So it's probably been like a few years since then. At
Hmm.
this point,
I mean, that would make sense. It's
Is-
not like she's so much older, but
well, she probably is quite a bit older than because the whole idea is this is happening years after the tragedy. So like they're all several years older than they remember right now.
oh, okay.
Because the like all the stuff from the first game happened, and everyone and like the school's gone, and then like later on they found all these people and brought them to the island, right?
Which means we've grown that much older. And among us, some aged so much we didn't recognize them.
And you were saying that happened to Hyoko?
It appears Hyoko had a growth spurt during the school year. Looks like the other shorty graduated, Fuyuhiko.
I can't believe that. You're just making shit up.
It's possible he's taller in the real world as well.
But if you guys only had memory loss, your body still should have grown during that time, right? So you should have felt your bodies go through growth spurts. But why didn't you guys recognize each other?
Because we did not know each other before we lost our memories.
If we all met after we lost our school memories, it's no different than meeting each other for the first time. Since we didn't know each other before that, we wouldn't have noticed how much we've all grown.
No, hold on. We didn't know each other before, and we wouldn't have known if we aged or not by looking at each other. But wouldn't he have noticed a difference?
Right?
What? Wouldn't he have noticed the difference?
Is it specifically to what Kazuichi said?
Yeah, because he said if we never knew each other, we wouldn't have noticed how much we've all grown.
So I guess select Kazuichi?
Well,
You're the only
no.
one!
Well,
Or Fuyuhiko?
yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah.
Hey, Fuyuhiko, you knew Peko for a
Yeah,
long time.
that's right.
Oh,
He
yeah,
was he
Peko.
did know one of the other people. That's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that you mention it, seems weird. No, now that I think about it, it's definitely strange.
Strange? What is?
Our school memories. About how many days' worth were taken away.
As the creators of the Neo World program, only the future Foundation would know the details, but around 2 or 3 years worth, I assume.
That long? Peko and I have seen each other almost every single day of our lives. If we lost 2 years worth of memories, we would have noticed that we were older than we remembered.
So, does that mean our memory loss is another one of Monokuma's lies?
No, but you were literally in the state you were at the start.
Your refusal to accept your mutual memory loss is why you can't notice all the important parts. You've lost your memories, end of story. You guys are avatars who had their memories taken from them.
This is a virtual world, and we're virtual avatars. Are you saying we just have to accept that?
I can feel my heartbeat, and I know what I smell like.
What?
So what do you call these things I'm feeling? Are you saying these are all lies?
Just because it's a game doesn't mean everything was a lie. Have you heard that when you're hypnotized to believe you've been burned, a burn mark will really appear?
So if our brains believe something is real, it's no different than if it actually happened?
Now that you mention it, I did hear about a phenomenon quite similar to that. In a distant country, there was a certain experiment carried out on one of their prisoners. The prisoner was blindfolded, strapped to a bed, and had small wounds applied to his toes to drain his blood. That prisoner was left alone in the experiment room as the sound of dripping blood echoed throughout the room. But in fact, his blood was not being drained. He was just forced to listen to the sound of dripping water, but he believed he was bleeding to death. However, in spite of that, the prisoner still died.
As expected of Miss Sonia, your knowledge of state-sanctioned torture is amazing.
I love it.
Nice.
Fucking simp.
Nice.
If a lie is a believable lie, you're saying it might become the truth? We're really just connected to machines and stuff. And our consciousness was uploaded into here. So we genuinely believe that this game world was real.
Then, the Jabberwock Island we've been living on.
Of course, that's also a virtual world.
I get that titty typhoon in there.
I was just about to say, of course that'd
But
be
see, that
the one
beach,
thing
the
they,
buildings, everything.
they of course
It's all
want
a
to add.
virtual world created by the Neo World program. It's just like this space we're in right now. What we see before us is a virtual environment created by the program. It looks real because our brains think it's real.
That's why, in the end, it was all just a creation. That's the truth. Truth is it was all a lie. That is this world's truth.
If everything's a lie, then what should we believe?
Who cares if it's a lie?
Hey, what are you getting at?
I mean, if this is really a game world, everything that happened here took place inside the game, right?
Then that must mean...
That's right. The killings we were forced to commit were part of some silly game. Everyone who was killed should still be alive in the
Oh.
real world.
What did we just talk about?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause
They all
died
think
in
they
the virtual
died.
world doesn't mean they died in real life. So you were saying everyone is still alive?
Yeah, that's it. Isn't that right, Monokuma? What's so funny?
If a lie is a believable lie, it might become the truth. That's what you said earlier, Fuyuhiko.
Don't tell me. You mean...
The Neo World program isn't just any game. It's next-gen software containing the ultimate reality. And speaking of that reality, if a player's avatar experiences death, their brains inside their actual bodies will stop functioning
So it is
too.
SAO.
Yep, basically.
What?
Then, everyone who died...
It's not like their bodies are completely dead, so I can't say it's a true death, but...
I mean, wouldn't it technically be possible that one of them maybe, like, didn't get the full effect and didn't die? I don't know.
That's why it's actually
I don't think
crueler
they would
instead.
do it, but...
All that's left of them are empty husks.
Are you saying they will never awaken again?
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, nobody's gonna appreciate a game where you don't die when you're supposed to, right?
What game? That's not what we risked our lives for.
If you want to be mad, please be mad at the Future Foundation. They're forcing you to play this game.
Future Foundation? The people from the Future Foundation made us play this sick game? Everything was their doing?
I mean, I guess she didn't learn anything, but...
Then
Nope.
Monomi and Chiaki were...
They betrayed the Future Foundation to protect us. And then... we were taken out.
I see. So our real enemy is the Future Foundation.
Future Foundation is our real enemy? Is that it? Is that really it? Like we get the fucking 8-bit trial music.
I like it.
The Neo World program was developed by... the Future Foundation, right?
The ones who trapped us in here.
I love
That's all
that
the Future
the like
Foundation's doing, right?
All the
The
white
enemy's the Future
noises.
Foundation.
yeah, the
like-
white noise is just
like
random
I mean, a group
Yeah.
that would make a killing game. There's no way
passwords
they're good
maybe.
guys. Then the Future Foundation is truly an organization of evil.
It's not that.
I feel like you might have to contradict a killing game.
Okay, yeah, I gotta be honest, I wasn't like 100% paying attention. I did see that one though. Well, I just realized all my health is back. Future Foundation?
The
Okay, so
Neo
yeah.
World program was
game.
developed by... the Future
What would
Foundation, right?
counter that?
The ones who
Remnants of
trapped us in here.
Despair?
It's all the Future Foundation.
And the enemy is the future. I mean, a group that
Oh, that
would
was
make
the
a
only
killing
orange
game.
line. There was the one orange line and the one blue line, so...
Crap.
Okay, so it's not Remnants of Despair.
The Neo World program was
I mean, that's at
developed
least
by
what I'm assuming you
the
need to
Future
contradict.
Foundation, right?
Yeah,
The ones
no.
who trapped us in
Doesn't
here.
seem
I
like you can
agree.
really.
It's all the Future
School?
Foundation's doing, right?
Tragedy?
And the enemy is the Future Foundation. I mean, a group that would make a killing game.
Nope.
Okay, so let's do that. This is a killing game, right?
Crap.
Okay. What was the first one?
The Neo World program was
It was
developed
developed
by
by...
the Future Foundation, right?
Was
The
it?
ones who trapped us in here.
Well,
program.
Or maybe that.
Program created by the Future Foundation. Oh, that's true. It allows it. It's possible to undo. Maybe it is that because it's about how the Neo World program was created to like heal trauma, not like.
Yeah, so you're
So
supposed to
Future
contradict the
Foundation's
killing.
doing right?
And the enemy is the Future Foundation.
Maybe it's.
I mean,
It's like-
a group that would make
Maybe
a
it's
killing
actually
game.
the Neo.
Yeah, there we go.
Yep.
No,
there
that's
we go.
wrong.
I was thinking it could have gone either of those lines, but that one makes no
Mhm.
sense.
Originally, in the world created by the Neo World program, a concept like violence never existed.
Then, why is there killing going on?
The virus that invaded this program is forcing us to kill each other.
Could it be that virus is?
You're right. Until Monokuma appeared, this island was giving off a really peaceful vibe.
Yeah. It didn't get weird until Usami was remodeled as Monami.
Monami, what sort of role did such a lost girl like her have in this world?
Hey, don't change the subject.
That's also something we need to clear up. Monami or Usami's role that she had in this world was
Observer.
yeah. Chaperone.
She was the observer of the Neo World program. Isn't that right?
That's right! She was an NPC that was assigned the role of Observer.
NPC? What's that?
Non-player character. A character that's not controlled by a person. It's different from avatars like us.
Monami's existence was created entirely by the program, just to monitor the 15 of you.
Please wait. Did
You
you
know.
just say 15 people?
Well, you know there was a
Forgotten how to
tree.
count. We're 16 people in total.
He was probably excluding the other observer.
Huh? Another observer?
Future Foundation's other observer. That has to be referring to that person.
I see!
Yakuya.
Aside from the 15 participants, there were 2 observers in the Neo World program. One of them was Monami, and the other one was...
Could it have been Chiaki?
Yeah, you're right.
You're saying Chiaki was an NPC?
So you're saying she was just a program?
See, that I'm not sure
And
about.
she didn't actually exist in real life?
Then
Actually, no.
she
that is
wasn't
true.
human?
But she did say "our father" when she was
Yeah, she did.
talking to Usami.
Yeah, and they hinted that she was created.
Mhm.
Didn't exist at all. Not human.
No, that's not it. Chiaki was really alive. Even if she was a virtual existence, she was really alive. Did you forget? She saved our lives, you know?
Don't get all mushy towards a game character!
You can't stop me!
Shut up!
Defend your waifu, man. I respect it.
Plus, she wasn't just a little game character, she was a lackey for the detestable World Ender.
World Ender.
Now that you mention it, you referred to the Future Foundation by that name before.
That just means it was all a bluff, right? So we think that the Future Foundation was our enemy.
Do not joke about the world ending.
No, there's no doubt that the Future Foundation is also World Ender. At least for those of us here.
For everyone who's here?
Hey, what do you mean, those of us here? Why are you lumping us with you?
It's just a bluff.
Monokuma, what exactly are you? Why don't you just show us your true self already?
What, you can't talk?
It is cowardly of you to just ignore us.
Before I reveal my true identity to you guys, it appears the main cast
Oh,
has
man.
finally arrived.
Huh?
Main cast.
Speaking of which, this guy is a member of World
That
Ender.
was Makoto.
What? World Ender?
Oh, yep.
It's not the Future Foundation's fault. Rather, the fault lies with you guys.
All right, I was waiting for you, Makoto. You finally arrived.
Odo.
My name is Makoto Naegi. Like you, I'm also a former student of Hope's Peak Academy.
Wait, hold on. Are you borrowing Nagito's voice?
And right now, I'm a member of the Future Foundation.
You are from the Future Foundation?
Why did someone like you suddenly show up?
I got it. You came to save us, right? Then hurry up and save us! Hey, what happened?
What is this? Isn't he acting a bit strange? This guy's attitude is as if he's being cautious of us.
Of course, I don't mind rescuing you guys. But before that, you all need to fully accept the situation you're in.
The situation we're in.
Why do you think the Future Foundation decided to put you guys into the Neo World program?
Great question.
Who cares? Hurry up and get us out of here!
The Neo World program has another name. The Hope Restoration Program.
Hope Restoration Program.
By now, you should understand your true identity.
Huh? Our true identities?
Aren't we the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy who were rescued by the Future Foundation?
Before you arrived here, Monokuma should have shown you guys some clues. Put them all together and try thinking about it.
Get together and think. Are we going logic dive? Yep. Yeah.
I keep forgetting you can brake, so if, like, you know, you're
Yeah,
choosing the
that's
path, you
true.
can actually slow down.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. I always forget about that too. I never do that. I should do that.
Yeah, I mean, it would definitely be.
I think I know what this is getting at,
Be
though.
very helpful.
Yeah, I think I know what we're gonna find out here, though. Who are the 15 survivors of Hope's Peak Academy? Hajime and others. Okay. Yeah, no, that's good. I'm glad we finally figured that out in the last trial, or finally thought to do that.
Well, better late than never.
And then, you know what's funny? If you hadn't said it, I would have not connected the dots in my mind. Oops, I didn't press the button. I pressed the wrong button. Fine. Who are the remnants of despair?
Remnants of Despair.
That's us.
Hajime and the
That's
others.
us. You know, this I kind of already figured this one out, or like saw this elsewhere. I got spoiled on that one at some point.
So it's kind of like, I guess, our way of redemption.
Yeah, because we were the people. We were like the people on Monokuma's side before this.
Yeah.
Whoever Hajime is filled with their cover from despair. Yeah, and that's why like Mikon, when she actually got her memories back, you know, she went crazy and started to kill people because in actuality she was evil. And when she talked about the only person that ever truly loved her, she was talking about Junko.
You know what? I didn't put that together.
I kind of figured that's like, yeah, I had kind of figured that's what it was, but now it's like all comes together. Yep.
It's all coming together. Could it be? The survivors of Hope's Peak Academy and the remnants of Ultimate Despair are...
Yes, both of those phrases refer to you guys.
That's why he's the only reserve course department that Revived?
That's right.
Wait.
Not only are you guys the survivors of Hope's Peak Academy,
You're also survivors of ultimate despair.
We're all ultimate despair?
don't be stupid! In the beginning, we took in 15 of you as survivors of Hope's Peak Academy. But upon further investigation, we discovered an unbelievable truth. The 15 people we acquired were actually the horrifying remnants of despair.
That was us?
What is this ultimate despair?
I remember hearing that they're dangerous guys who are responsible for terrorism, coup d'etats, and wars.
Yes, they're responsible for the tragedy and brought chaos into the world.
This is an interesting image.
It is indeed.
Despair in human form, but utterly devoid of humanity. That's what you guys really are. The ultimate despairs don't care about principles or morals. They just spread despair everywhere they go. They live solely to torment everything, to burn everything, to kill everything.
We're part of a dangerous group like that?
That's gotta be a lie.
That's right. There's no way. There's no way we're all ultimate despair.
Nagito probably did what he did because he managed to learn the unbelievable truth.
Nagito? Why are you bringing him up all of a sudden?
He's the only one who knew this truth before you guys. It was a special prize for clearing the final dead room.
Was it that file that contained all our student profiles? But inside...
Oh, we have a line.
Oh my gosh, Chiaki.
But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any details.
Details.
Details about our missing memories. Information about the time we spent at Hope's Peak Academy. If it's not written in there... These profiles might have been written before we entered the academy.
No, it used to have profiles from after you entered the school, but Nagito destroyed them before you saw it.
Of course.
That fuck.
Huh?
He would.
Why? Why do you know something like that?
Anyway, it's the absolute
What?
truth that the file had profiles about you guys after you entered the school. And after Nagito obtained the file and learned the truth, what did he try to do to you guys?
Nagito learned the truth. What did he try to do to us? Are you telling us to answer that?
Or is this Hangman's Gambit?
Yeah, I think so. Jeez, a lot of minigames this one. When you learn the truth in the last case, what did Nagito try to do? Kill us all. Right?
That makes sense. Yeah, because he was siding with the traitor.
Oh, damn it.
Or at least, yeah, like that was his goal.
Okay, gotta wait for another carry. There it is. Need an L.
Oh, jeez. Wow. Y'all collided so early on.
Oh, good. You. Yes. Oh, damn it. I'm gonna need these L's. Yes. No! Okay, there it is. Now I need an A. But I needed that.
It's like as soon as you need it, it's gonna be scarce.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Yeah, you. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, now there's the L's.
Yeah, might as well just keep doing cleanup while you can.
L. There we go.
Nice.
I got it.
Oh, I didn't realize that I could have been speeding that up too, but
Tried to
it's
kill
just
everyone
so
except
much
for
to
the
process.
But Hangman's gameplay is already kind of difficult.
Yeah, it's a lot
as
to
it is, like,
process.
because there's so many letters just colliding with each other. So speeding it up will just be a shit show.
Yeah, but then towards the end, when there was not much, that's when I could have done that a little bit. But yeah.
Hmm.
That's right. After seeing the file, he learned that everyone, including him, was ultimate despair. And he tried to kill everyone except the traitor.
Did Nagito try to kill us because we were ultimate despair?
Yes, because of his love for hope and his hatred toward despair. I sort of understand that feeling.
That means he was also ultimate despair.
He was also ultimate despair, but I guess just kind of forgetting his memories. Like he stuck to that passion of trying to get rid of despair.
Well, I think he always hated despair because, like, we even saw the scene on the boat. He was still like that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal with that was, but it seems like he might have just been there to try to destroy it from the inside. But
Maybe.
Don't mess with us. Why do we have to be treated like the bad guys?
There must be some kind of mistake. There's no way we're ultimate despair.
I don't need a twist like that. It might seem unbelievable because you guys only have memories from before you entered the school. But it all happened at Hope's Peak Academy. You were tainted by ultimate despair because at Hope's Peak Academy, you were in contact with her.
you know what? I can't blame them. I would be too.
Her?
The true ultimate despair. Junko Enoshima. She strongly influenced you all during your time at the school. And that's why you became ultimate despair. In order to remove that influence, you've been placed into the Hope Restoration Program.
Is that why you took away our school memories?
The reason you're able to act like your normal selves is because you're within the Neo World program. But your true bodies in the real world are different. In the real world, you're part of a group that cruelly destroyed your family, friends, and even your own body.
Family, friends, and our own bodies? Aren't you exaggerating a bit?
He's right. There's no way we do something like that.
Don't turn away from the truth!
What was that just now? Memory? But that person, that was Nagito, right? Okay, so he does remember being. So he was the one on the boat with Nagito.
So he was the one that was talking, like being even bigger prick than Nagito.
Yep, he's clearly which does beg the question. I think he mentioned that he has like a lot of talents. So I don't know if the whole reserve course thing is actually true. You think there's still a secret to Hajime?
It appears you've remembered a little.
Huh?
Now, face what you've done. And from there, you will finally take your first steps on the path to hope.
And Monica was just gonna let this happen?
It seems so.
Yeah, we got it. Front tragedy, constellation, founder.
Oh, Vision of Nagito is new.
Yep, that's what we just
There's
got.
obviously some kind of mistake.
Okay, not gonna be that.
There's no way we're ultimate despair.
Because you're all ultimate despair. You killed your friends and family. And you even destroyed your own bodies.
How can you say
Like
we did
that.
all that?
Could be.
We're being tricked.
Because
We're
Nagito
being
had
tricked by the Future Foundation!
Nagito had the Junko's
Doubt
hand.
hope? How much despair is within you guys?
Yeah, so Vision of Nagito for that.
We're ultimate despair. Not possible. Need to organize the information. If I organize it, I'll probably be able to.
There's no way we're all.
Because you're all you killed your friend.
And you even destroyed your own. That must be it.
Yep.
That memory I felt was actually a memory from the real world. What Nagito did was... He cut off his own arm and transplanted a woman's arm?
Yeah, so I guess that explains why we never noticed that during the game, because obviously it would have been before that. He would have had his hand.
And that makes sense with what that aligns with what you were saying, that he was just trying to destroy it from the inside.
Mm-hmm.
Not just any woman's arm. It was the late Junko Enoshima's arm.
You know what? Respect.
What did you say? He probably thought that by becoming one with Junko Enoshima, he could make her survive within him.
Oh shit. Okay, maybe not. Maybe he was just actually fucking crazy evil.
Oh, never mind.
At all.
The ultimate despairs defy understanding. They have no problem severing their own limbs.
I mean, he was crazy in the game, so to be fair.
Yeah.
He is
I mean,
batshit nuts.
he created that whole contraption, you know.
Yeah. He was crazy enough without those memories, so I can only imagine.
I am terribly sorry. I do not feel so well. Where's the bathroom?
It's just a game anyway, so why don't you just let it out? I'm pretty sure a select few would demand that.
Not cool, Monk.
It's too soon to feel sick. That's not even the worst thing the ultimate despairs have done. Some wasted away to skin and bones through continuous fasting in order to reach the despair of starvation. Others gave their own families to Junko just to perform killing experiments on them. Not just that. After Junko's death, they slaughtered countless people by forcing them to commit suicide. One person even implanted one of Junko's eyes into their own socket. Perhaps they wanted to see her despair? And not just that. Some even tried to have children with Junko's dead body.
Okay, that's where I draw the line. That's it. I'm done.
Okay, yeah. I mean, this is all really fucked up. This is all really fucked up and kind of stupid, but wow, okay.
Just
God.
That's just a
Who lets
bullshit
that in
story.
there?
That's obviously bullshit!
Jesus Christ.
So you
Fucking
feel
insane.
despair toward yourselves in the real world. I understand that feeling. But there's no need to worry. If you just advance toward the hope
Okay,
I
new
provide,
drinking game.
you'll
We
definitely
drink
be
every
safe.
time they say the word despair.
God. I mean, if you... I mean, that... Yeah, we could have been doing that the whole time. It'd be pretty bad.
Say,
That or hope.
you'll
We'd be
save us?
plastered. We wouldn't even be able to finish the game.
Yeah, really.
Of course. That's my purpose, after all. That's why the Neo World program was created, too.
You put us inside this program so that you can save us?
Essentially, your cohabitation inside the Neo World program was just a simulation. If we remove the memories of your time at Hope's Peak Academy, would it also remove your ultimate despair?
So, you're saying this was like a test?
I guess I can say that the test was a success, even though it deviated greatly from the original plan of graduating after
Oh, come
gathering the
on.
Hope fragments. Nevertheless, you guys were able to overcome your unexpected trials and make your way here. That's why all you need to do is choose graduate.
If we do that, we can get out of here?
However, if you graduate from here, your school memories will never return.
Huh?
If you choose to graduate, and the observer determines that there are no problems, you will complete the Hope Restoration Program, and your avatar will be uploaded into your real body.
Uploaded?
it means by uploading our avatars' memories to our bodies, we're also forcibly erasing our past selves. That's why it's called the Hope Restoration Program. So that is the Neo World Program.
Hey, what happens to the people whose avatars died?
If an avatar that needs to be uploaded has been deleted, there's nothing we can do.
So you're saying they'll never wake up?
God damn it!
That, you know what? I know that obviously this is all very unforeseen circumstances. They didn't expect the virus to get in and whatnot. I feel like they should have had a backup plan in case that happened. Like, they should have seen the
Yeah.
possibility.
Like,
Yeah.
didn't they watch Sword Art? Come on. They should freaking know.
Any developer would want to have some error handling in there in case something really bad happened, even if you really don't think it would ever happen. I don't know. A little.
Damn fucking shit!
Ahem. Please take a look at this flipbook for a quick rundown of your options. If you choose Graduate, it'll transfer your in-game memories, but your school memories will be gone forever. Unfortunately, the people who have already died will not be able to wake up.
I love that
Just
little
a thought.
infographic.
What will happen
Yeah.
if we do not choose to graduate?
So helpful.
You'll just have to continue living your tropical life.
Oh, so there's no option to, like, go back and get our memories back.
Hey, why you gotta ask something like that? Well, even if we wake up in the real world, we are all rather messed up, right? If that is the case, then maybe staying on this island is... What are you saying? Haven't we been working this hard just to escape from here?
You don't have to force yourself to return to a painful reality. Let's just play this game forever and ever!
Right, not with you here, we're not.
Don't be ridiculous. If I stay in this screwed up world any longer, I'm seriously gonna snap.
But still, is it really okay to sacrifice the others just to save ourselves?
Well, you can't not sacrifice them? Like, that's not an option.
You're asking that now? If we don't get out of here now, then what was everything we've done up till now even for?
You're right. We've been trying desperately to survive until we can finally leave this place. If we don't get out of here now, all the deaths we've endured will be in vain. I know this, but something's not right. How come Monokuma isn't trying to stop us? Is he just going to stay quiet and overlook us getting out of this game world? Then, everything Monokuma did would be pointless too. Not only that, is it really okay for us to believe him?
Hey, he's the main character from the first game. Don't worry, you can trust him.
I don't know. I get a feeling that's not like Makoto.
I see.
Wait, can we have some time to decide?
Did you get scared like Sonia?
No, it's not that. Don't you think this is a little strange?
Strange. You still don't understand? Normally, ultimate despairs like you guys would just be abandoned. But I'm telling you, I'm here to help. You should be thankful for how open-minded the Future
Yeah,
Foundation
that
is.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like Makoto.
I felt that the whole time because it's just like Makoto's never been this forceful about anything, and it's just like he has kind of seemed like a dick this whole time.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't there for the entirety of the first game, but even I know, like, that doesn't sound
Also,
like him.
also when we talked to Makoto last week, he was basically saying like, don't like you need to stall. Do not let Monokuma trick you.
Mm-hmm.
Just listen to the Future Foundation. The Future Foundation is the world's hope, you know?
I knew it. As I thought, There's something wrong with you.
Like, I'm gonna spare this. Ken's found it.
Email to Makoto Naegi.
Yeah, I'm
What does that one say?
Finish fucking vision. Where are you guys? What are you doing right now? What are you doing? What you're doing is serious act of treason. You understand? Why are you protecting the remnants of despair? It could be abundantly clear to you how dangerous it is to keep people alive. Stay calm and think about this carefully. You guys are being lied to. Carefully about what's important to bring the light of hope. Bring the light of hope to the world. 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our ideals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy, you survived, and helped recover your memories. Immediately returned the remnants of despair to our headquarters. Unless we eliminate them, the tragedy will never end. Everything is taken. So maybe? What else is there? Hope Cultivation Plan. Academy's founder. Okay, let's see. Okay.
Why aren't you listening to me?
Let's do what he says and get out of here. I mean, the Future Foundation's the good guys, right?
And apparently, we are actually the bad guys.
It's fine to trust him, right?
The Future Foundation is the world's hope. No one can defy the Future Foundation.
It's foolish to even think about it.
Oh, okay. No one can defy. So Makoto defied the Future Foundation in an email.
I said I'm going to save you guys.
Why aren't you listening?
Let's do what he said. I mean, the Future Foundation.
Like, them taking us here was
trust
defying
him,
the Future
right?
The Future
Foundation.
Foundation is the world's. No one can defy the Future Foundation.
No, that's wrong. Hold on. Did you say it's foolish to defy the Future Foundation? Then how do you explain your actions?
My actions?
I saw it. The email that the Future Foundation sent to you.
Future Foundation worked with well, I literally just read this, so.
In that email, Makoto Naegi defied the Future Foundation to protect the remnants of despair, which clearly contradicts what this person is saying.
Is that email for real? The Future Foundation tried to kill us?
Hold on! We'll deal with that later. Hey, Monokuma. Those clues we found were all real, right?
Yes!
And that's not the only contradiction. What this Makoto person is saying also contradicts what we've already been told. Essentially, I cannot guarantee that there are no issues with the program. To tell you the truth, I wasn't sure whether or not to run the program on you guys. This was the only way to save you. I wanted to protect you. To me, those words seemed much more real. If so, the person in front of us is...
Tell me, Makoto Naegi, who are you?
Who is he? Simply put, he's Makoto Naegi, who's known for being a cutie patootie.
that makes it kind of, well, very obvious.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not asking you. I'm asking...
You insolent fool! If you're saying he's not Makoto, then show me some proof!
And it's trying to interfere, then prove whether that Makoto Naegi is real or not, I'm gonna shove that in his face. Panic talk action, okay. Oh boy.
I can't hear you! Better luck next time! What? What do you want?
I still don't fully understand this game.
Punishment
Like this,
is waiting for
particular
you.
game.
Yeah.
You're getting all riled
I mean, I could
up.
explain it at some point, but it's
What are you even
yeah, it's
talking
really hard to
about?
tell just from looking at what's
Already.
happening on screen.
That's impossible! Proof!
I mean, it just seems like you just need to break all the
Are
shields
you
there.
sure about this?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm shooting my bullets at his statements until the shields are broken. But, to shoot the bullet, I have to,
Are you sure about
like,
this?
I have to, go with
What
the
are you
beat
even
of the
talking about?
song.
I can't hear you!
And then I have to
Better luck
occasionally
next
reload.
time.
which kind of throws.
What do you
But
want?
also,
Punishment is waiting for you. You're getting all riled up. What are you even talking about? Enough already.
okay, come on.
That's
It seems like
impossible.
sometimes like you can't hit the words. So
Yeah,
that
sometimes it
makes me
feels-
so confused.
Sometimes it feels like the
Are
timing's
you
weird.
sure about this?
Okay.
You insolent fool! If you're
God.
saying he's not Makoto,
Oh,
then
God.
show me
What
some
was the thing?
1-0. Oh god, I didn't do it fast enough.
God, I forgot the code. Because I didn't pay too much attention to it.
Well, yeah, I know it. I just have to. I just didn't give me enough time to process what I was looking at. 10037. That's what it is. Oh, I failed.
Yes,
right at the last
oh,
second.
Yep, I remember the 7 being last. 7
Yeah,
being
yeah, because it's Leon upside down.
Yeah.
Okay.
You think me being
No
the
matter what
numbers man,
happened.
I'd pay much more attention to it.
Tell me if you can
I
buy-
didn't pay attention.
Yeah.
Sorry to disappoint you.
All right.
I can't hear you. Better luck next time. What? What do you want? Punishment is waiting for you. You're getting all riled up.
I don't know why
What are
I
you even
just
talking
not
about?
like get the beat
Enough
right at all.
already. That's impossible. Proof. Are you sure about this?
Yeah, because I know with
I'm
like
not
Guitar Hero,
listening.
there is kind of a lag time between like the actual note and like, you know, like when you actually
There's not,
hit.
you
there's not
sure
supposed to.
about this?
That's only if you're playing
What
on
are you even
an
talking about?
HDTV. Like, that's not
I can't
supposed to
hear
be
you.
there.
Better luck next time.
Because I didn't know if that would be the case like with this
What do
game
you
too.
want?
Is what I'm getting at, you know?
Well, the lag in that
Punishment
game
is
is not
waiting
intended.
for
That's
you.
a TV issue, and there's settings
You're
to fix
getting
that.
all riled up.
You're not supposed to play with that lag.
What are you even talking about?
If you were playing with that lag, you were doing it wrong.
That's
Well, it's like playing a real
impossible.
instrument. You know, you're supposed to play with lag, right?
Proof. Are you sure about this? I'm not listening.
They consistently miss me. There we go.
You
one-
insolent fool! If you're saying
0.
he's not Makoto, then show me some
what?
proof.
11037. God damn it. I've
Yeah,
seen
so
those two
you gotta
zeros.
hit Y first. Yeah,
Are
it's
you
the top,
sure
bottom,
about
left,
this?
right.
Well, it's different every
What are you
time.
even talking about?
It's
Oh,
one
I
one.
did-
For
can't
some reason, I'm
hear
thinking
you.
10037.
Better luck next time.
11037. That makes more sense.
What? What do you want?
There we go.
You insolent
One,
fool! If
one,
you're saying he's not Makoto,
0.
then show me some.
This is the end.
Nice.
It's just like so many different parts of my brain being like being
Makoto
thrown
Naegi,
together in a short
That's who you
period of
really
time.
are. Then tell me this. Why did you make the password to Nezumi Castle? 11037.
What was that again?
It's kind of funny because like Monokuma, like I'll like technically, well, I guess I don't know who's going Monokuma on this. Maybe they don't know.
You can't answer?
That's weird. Wait, where'd you find that out?
Who cares? So how about it? Can you even answer?
Oh man, I've been found out.
Found out. Then you're...
How disappointing! And I thought I was on the right track.
Digital Junko.
Just hey,
No?
that guy disappeared.
Why are you surprised? It's a computer program, so anything's possible, right?
That's a good point.
Then... that was just the work of Monokuma?
Aw, you found out I was faking! This is so embarrassing! I just wanna kill myself!
What are you doing? Why'd you show us a fake member of the Future Foundation?
That fake was trying to get us out to the real world. Then that's your plan? Is that where your trap is?
Man, they saw right through me. I may as well be invisible.
A trap? What kind of trap did you set? Hey, if you know what's good for you, you better hurry the hell up and confess. I'll beat you half to death if you tell us now. But if you don't spit it out soon, I'm just gonna kill ya!
Just kill him right now! Then this nightmare can finally end!
Violence is not allowed! This isn't that kind of game! It's a much smarter game, right?
Sure.
What game? This game is already over!
This game is over? No! I'm not gonna let you finish yet! There's no way this can end before I've even transformed!
Transform?
A transformation is customary in a final boss battle, right? You know, like that one role-playing game? You know what game I'm talking about. Final...
Don't say it!
Now then, allow me to show you. I'll skip the second and third forms and go straight to my final form!
Oh man, he's going to his final
You better not be
form.
bluffing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna beat the crap out of you and pull all your stuffing out!
What? I have a bad feeling about this. Like, the inside of my brain is burning, sizzling. A really, really bad feeling.
It'd be interesting if he took the form of Junko.
Now then, make sure you burn this ginormous despair you're about to see into your memories! I'm gonna die!
Yep,
Oh,
there we go.
Hold
Oh,
it.
Giant Junko.
oh.
So they probably did the same thing, like took her memories and put them in somewhere.
Maybe. What?
So, like, I wonder who put this virus into the program, you know?
Well, I mean, whoever is controlling this.
Just like, I'm very curious.
What? What's going on?
Am I hallucinating?
I know anything goes here, but this is clearly not fucking okay!
I see. So that's your reaction to seeing an extra-large high school girl. But are they really that big? Don't you think they're pretty small?
She's huge! She's way too huge!
But the final boss in a certain action game is much bigger. You know, that game, Kniferella.
She said it anyway.
I see. An estimated bust size of 15 meters, huh? My boobs are hopelessly huge.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, want me to squish you in between them? Big boobs feel good, you know.
Oh my goodness. Kazuichi would say respond to that.
Yeah. that sounds painful.
If this was a
But also,
pandering
I'm not
fan
saying
service game
no.
full of pretty girls, there'd be a CG close-up of my cleavage. But
Guess they're not
too
then.
bad. This isn't a fan service game. Of course, since it's not an action game either. You won't even get to experience the refreshing sensation of battling an enormous final boss.
Yeah, it's just kind of there.
So fucking
freaking hopeless! This is Monokuma's true identity?
We have to deal with this thing?
I'm shocked you'd call me this thing. Oh, you're so mean.
Is it just me, or did her personality change?
Yeah, no, yeah, that's how this
I
goes.
get easily bored of my personality. Like, I already got bored of my personality who gets easily bored. And that's when Fuyuhiko would say, "It's too damn soon to say you got bored, right?"
Wait, what?
I have plenty of data on you guys, so it's so easy for me to know what you're all thinking.
You are not bored at all.
I got bored of getting bored. Jeez. Even when I'm dead, I still get bored. This sucks.
Even when you're dead, does that mean this person's true identity? Yakuya!
I see. Are you Junko Enoshima?
Did you say Junko Enoshima? Isn't she dead?
It's true. I did end up dying the last time. I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to go so fast. I couldn't help it, you know? It was my first time. Jeez, stupid. You're the one who made me go.
And why is someone who died here right now?
Do you guys know about an artificial intelligence called alter ego?
Huh?
Exuberance! We are now an AI! We have transcended humanity!
What AI? Stop saying all this crazy bullshit.
You see, my personality is like this because I'm the type who dies easily, right? That's why I made my own AI program while I was still alive. And then someone uploaded me into this Neo World program.
Yeah.
And that's how Alter Ego Junko hopelessly appeared in front of you guys.
That's insane. This insane bitch is Junko Enoshima? He's responsible for everything. The destruction of Hope's Peak Academy, the destruction of the world. The one who took over the Neo World program and forced us to kill each other. What is all this bitch is doing?
I wonder if the person who uploaded her is one of the survivors who died in this game. You know, like before their memory, like before they entered this virtual world. You know what I mean?
Possibly, but I'm pretty sure they were already here when it happened. Because it was during the game that it happened.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, before they entered the game. You know, because they, I mean, they were coming to like undergo this program, but I wonder if one of them uploaded it before.
Yeah, but my point was when they first got into it, the virus wasn't there yet. Because the virus didn't show up until the end of the prologue.
I mean, I don't know if it just like, you know, it was just waiting or what, or if, you know, that's just how it was set up. I don't know. Guess we'll find out, hopefully.
Yeah. So, what am I supposed to do? I mean, they were also being held by the Future Foundation at that point, so it just doesn't seem super likely. Like, there's probably other people. Even if we know she's Junko Enoshima.
Don't get cautious and think stuff like, what can we do? I mean, we're all ultimate despair here. Each and every one of our classmates looked at us like we're a bunch of loogies on the side of the road. So, let's all be friends.
Hell no!
Man, they hate me. And I was thinking of you guys when I tampered with the graduation program. But they still hate me.
Huh?
Tampered with the graduation program?
Remember what that fake Makoto said earlier? About what happens to you when you graduate, right? I feel like you guys weren't getting a big enough reward for graduating. So, I decided to modify what happens so it's something exciting and unique. Just like a game. Uploading your game memories into your real bodies is fine, but letting your friends stay dead just sucks. That's why I decided to resurrect them.
Wait, what?
This is the new graduation program I'm offering.
Oh, boy.
Resurrect? Hey, are you serious? Can you really do that?
It was like real hard, you know? The graduation program is the core part of this game, so it was protected with a lot of encrypted codes. It took me a long time. I felt so much despair about how useless I am. Well, one advantage of being an AI is that I got smarter with computers. Before that, every time a computer froze, I used to put it in a microwave and nuke it.
Show of hands, class. How long do you think it took for me to modify it?
Who cares about that? Are you serious when you say that everyone who died will come back to life?
Did you forget? You gotta answer questions to progress the story. That's the rule of this game, right? By the way, I'll give you a clue.
Yeah,
you guys were always watching time slip away at a certain place.
That was the countdown.
So you're not gonna tell us until we answer that?
We're completely at her mercy. If we can't progress unless we answer, we have no choice but to answer. How long it took for Junko Enoshima to modify the graduation program? We said we were watching how long it took. So, a certain place we were watching that was...
The park.
I see!
The countdown at Jabberwock Park. That's the only place we can think of. That's the only place we consistently watch that has anything to do with time.
Then that countdown represented the time that was needed to modify the program.
How brilliantly wrong! You're totally wrong about that tricky timer.
Wrong? Then what was it?
How should I put this? I was just goofing around.
Aw.
I mean, isn't stuff you don't understand exciting even though you don't get it? It's kind of like superhero cosplayers, or someone else's designs of alien life and stuff, right? It was just for show? In the end, it was meaningless.
That makes sense.
Does that fill you with despair? Like getting booted from a game server? You know those murder mysteries where the culprit is really the detective who's investigating the murder? Well, I'm so over predictable crap like that. Just what did you expect at this stage of the game?
She's seriously messed up.
Well, in a way, the countdown implied I was on a mission. Did you ever make up your own silly rules, like don't step off the white line when you cross the road? I was testing myself to see if I could get you guys into the graduation program before the timer reached 0.
Enough. Please stop.
Don't be so disappointed. It's totally true. I had a hard time manipulating the program. While you guys were at the beach making wrinkly dog faces, I was working so hard on my own, you know?
Hey, enough with this pointless crap! Are you seriously going to resurrect everyone who died?
Like I said, it's easy. It's just a game after all.
Just a game?
Yeah. Each and everything that happened in this world was just an event within the game. There's no way anything that occurred in the game could affect the real world.
What you're saying now is completely different from what you said before. You said whether or not it's a lie. The moment you feel something is real, it becomes real.
The game where you throw my words back at me is over, so you don't really have to worry about it.
Fine. I won't worry about it.
Hey!
Who fucking cares about logic? As long as everyone who died comes back to life, that's good enough.
But if we do not understand the principles behind it, then we do not even know if it is really possible.
Anything goes in this world. You've seen that happen so many times already, right?
Well, if a high school girl can get huge, then it's not crazy if the dead can come back to life, right?
If she's saying that's how she tampered with a computer program, how are we supposed to respond to that?
That's right. That's why you should finish this game and go back to living a normal life in the real world.
If we go back, what do you get out of it? What benefit do you get by making us return to the real world? As long as we don't know what it is.
Man, so annoying. You're so petty. It's not like you're a housewife living on a tight budget. All I want is to put on this graduation performance in a more dramatic way. Well, if you doubt me, you don't have to go back. Is that what you want? Not to go back?
Hold on a sec. We're obviously going to get out of here. If it'll bring our dead friends back, it's all we can do.
Of course! We've been working toward that goal for, like, forever!
Because we had that goal, we were able to endure those killings.
Plus everyone can go back together. So there's no reason to hesitate.
You are right. There is no way we can choose to stay here after all we've been through.
Just as expected from the winners of this killing school trip, your will to live is truly ultimate. Wonderful! That's just more reason for you to execute your role as devices.
Devices.
Okay, now let's stop stalling for time with exposition and hurry up and do it. Now then, why don't you guys just go ahead and answer with the touch panel that's in front of you? I'm gonna do it. I'm seriously gonna do it. If you don't hurry up, I'm seriously really gonna do it. You don't have to say, "Who are you talking to?" It doesn't concern a chump like you, Hajime.
Chump? Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be over once we press this.
Don't believe her.
So we just have to press graduate, right?
If we do that, we can go home.
And go back. They can finally go back. He's right. With this, we can finally go back. This will be the end. And our friends who died will be saved. But way beyond what we expected. That's way beyond what we expected. And it's safe to say that this is a good ending, right? Oh boy. Oh boy, okay.
Let's repeat. Don't press anything.
I'm thinking don't press anything. That's the answer we want.
Yeah.
Oh, but now I'm kind of wondering, like, if we do press graduate, do we get, like, a bad ending? I kind of want to see what happens.
Yeah, go for it.
I got it! Don't press it! This is Junko's trap!
Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh no, that was the right answer. No!
Huh?
What the heck? That guy from earlier is back again.
It's not again. This time, it's the real one.
Real? I'm Makoto Naegi. Makoto Naegi of the Future Foundation.
He's the real Makoto Naegi? Then this is the guy I spoke to.
I'm sorry I'm late. I actually wanted to come rescue you sooner, but thanks to the virus infecting the Neo World program, I wasn't able to enter.
Just when the chumps are in a pinch, he's suddenly able to enter for reasons unknown. And thus, the main character gallantly appears.
So cool! I'm drooling! So much!
Did you also time my arrival? No, it doesn't. I'm going to save everyone. And then I'm going to settle this between us once and for all.
I'm drooling! I can't stop my leak!
Oh my god. Chill, girl.
Were you able to get here, Makoto? Since I used my tricks to hack into the program, you must have hacked in with his tricks too, right? That's also how you kept your memories, right? Even though you haven't aged a day, just like these guys.
If I hadn't, then I wouldn't have been able to save everyone.
Don't you understand? It doesn't matter how you got here. As long as you're here, you'll be treated like one of my students. Which means you must respect my authority.
I already know the risks of being here.
You always had such reckless hope. I loved you so much that you disgust me.
Hey, just what do you mean by trap? What is Junko's trap?
It doesn't matter.
It kind of does.
We can finally end this, you know? If we get out of here, it'll all resolve itself peacefully. After all this, I can't let you get in the way.
The fact that you guys are even thinking like that is Junko's trap.
Huh?
She's lying to you about your dead friends coming back to life.
Oh, little old me.
Who do we trust?
If you knew Junko's true goal, you'd know she's lying.
You know her goal?
Yeah. Junko's goal is to convert the Hope Restoration Program to the Despair Restoration Program.
The Despair Restoration Program?
That makes sense.
As part of the graduation program, your avatar's memory and consciousness is uploaded into your real body. However, none of us expected that any of the avatars would get deleted. Junko has taken advantage of that opportunity. She intends to use her version of Alter Ego, the AI she stole my friend's skill to create, and upload herself into the bodies of everyone whose avatar was deleted.
Ooh, okay.
That's interesting. I thought it'd be like,
okay.
like yeah, she's lying to them, like filling them with despair because their friends are not actually back into life.
Yeah, for sure. I figured there was gotta be something. Like, it wasn't even gonna... Like, it wasn't even gonna be as simple. I thought one possibility I was thinking is that maybe that they would actually not return. Even if their friends would come back and they wouldn't return. I think that was a possibility, but...
What? Then everyone who died isn't gonna come back to life.
Well, they kind of will. They'll just all be Junko.
They're gonna be taken over by Junko?
What the fuck? Like the real world, once an avatar is deleted from this virtual world, it can't be recovered. It's actually impossible to revive them.
That doesn't mean I was lying, you know? I just didn't make some things clear. And even if they're overwritten by my alter ego, it doesn't mean they'll be a completely different person. The data of everyone who died is stored within me, so I'm sure I can convincingly act out their personalities.
That makes me feel better.
She's not wrong.
That makes me feel better about it, you know? I think we're actually okay with this.
Yeah, let's press the button.
Don't mess with me.
In fact, I have a lot of data on Fuyuhiko, so I know some things that'll make you happy. I can play a version of Peko that's more to your liking than she ever was.
Wow, that's really
Oh my
low.
goodness.
Oh my.
Wow.
Don't fucking mess with me!
Operation Junkify All Mankind begins here!
Junkify all mankind.
After uploading my alter ego into everyone who died, I'm gonna take over the Future Foundation's headquarters. And then, eventually, there's gonna be a whole lot of me's all over the world! With this, my despair utopia, where you can despair as you please, Junko Land, will be complete!
Sure.
That's Operation Junkify All Mankind in a nutshell. Oh yeah! Our dreams are expanding and...
That messed up plan is your goal?
Then why didn't you just kill all of us? If you did, you could have taken over all of our bodies. Wouldn't that have been more convenient for you?
Is that what you want me to do? Is it still too late to do that?
No. There's a reason Junko couldn't do that. That's...
Oh. The reason she wasn't able to do that, was it because there was something she didn't do? So the reason is...
Wasn't enough time, scriptures rules. Actually kind of a tough one.
I see.
Okay. Yeah.
I got it. It's because of the school trip's rules.
Even a monster like her has to follow the rules of the school trip?
Junko usurped Usami's authority as an observer, and her role as your teacher.
However, according to the rules of the school trip, even Usami had to follow up. That's why when Junko took over her position, she had no choice but to follow the rules as well.
You're not directly to the student side.
So, the rules were protecting us?
Man, I was so annoyed. I had the authority to add rules, but no authority to delete rules. Oh well, even if I could have deleted rules, I was still busy with my whole taking over your bodies plan.
So you made us kill each other, because you couldn't kill us yourself.
Then, is that how you were able to increase the number of bodies you can take over?
Like I said, I personally didn't care about the outcome of the killings.
How dare you look down on us? Don't fuck with me. What about our lives?
chump change.
I won't forgive you. I will never, ever fucking forgive you!
So that's your trap. You tried to make us choose graduate, so you can take over everyone's body with the graduation program.
How can you be so cruel?
Because Junko Enoshima is the true ultimate despair. She doesn't yearn for any kind of future at all. She fills every person she meets with despair.
That's my Makoto. You understand me so well. For me, despair is not a goal or a set of principles, or a lifestyle, or even an instinct. It's what defines me as Junko Enoshima. It's just my characterization. That's why I'm able to pursue despair with such purity.
So you're saying you only exist to fill people with despair?
For example, want to hear about a beautiful memory that even I, who gets bored easily, still remember fondly? Picture thousands of fools who are madly in love with me, dying one by one like insects doused with bug spray. And the best part is, they did it to themselves, you know?
Thousands of humans falling like dominoes. Oh, that memory is so beautiful. It made my brain melt.
Oh, there's a little inside Jill coming out there.
Yeah, about that. Does that story have a happy ending?
Could it be? She's talking about them right now.
I see.
Are you talking about the reserve course's mass suicide?
Oh yeah, I totally forgot you're a survivor of the reserve course. By the way, I'm so sorry for your loss.
No, you're not. What?
Mass suicide? What's she talking about?
An incident where 2,357 people from the reserve course all killed themselves. Junko probably made them do it.
2,357 people? That's an outrageous number.
You don't have to be that surprised. You all look like your parents, friends, and lovers all died at once. That was so rude of me. There's no way you guys even have meaningful relationships like that anymore. I mean, you're all ultimate despair. You guys have already eaten your fill of despair.
I do not really know what you are trying to say.
Junko robs the futures of everyone she interacts with. You ultimate despairs are among her many victims.
If someone like me is born, that means the world is yearning for despair.
That's wrong. The world isn't yearning for despair. That's the reason we can't let you escape.
But if you do that, you guys won't be able to return to the real world, right?
Huh? If we choose graduate to get out of here, the graduation program will activate, right?
If that happens, Junko's alter ego will be uploaded into the bodies of the dead.
Does that mean we gotta stay here to keep her from getting out?
This is getting so confusing.
Why does it have to be like that?
It's
But yes, I agree.
For you guys.
Developers should have
But
put
it's
something in
awfully
place,
convenient for
man.
the Future Foundation.
Yeah.
Where was the security team when they were building
They
this?
they should have backed up the memory. They should have backed up the avatars to
Absolutely.
a physical medium. Just saying.
Need to verify with hashes.
Wait, I mean, there's also. Yeah.
Maybe
Also,
they
this-
had help. Maybe they had help from Bethesda, who just always, gets bugs in their games.
Oh god, no! That's a terrible idea. They shouldn't do that. Oh my god, they probably should have had this system on a DNZ as well. Just saying. DNZ.
They'll be able to keep all the ultimate despairs, including me, trapped in this game forever.
Wrong! That's not it!
But ultimate despair is hated worldwide, and their lives are no doubt targeted by the Future Foundation. Oh well, if you don't want to acknowledge that, I guess it just can't be helped. Can't be helped. LOL.
This is nothing to LOL about.
But it's so ironic. You came all the way here just to find out that graduating is the wrong choice. Even though you came all this way to win the game, even though you kept sacrificing your friends to win. The The goal you guys squirmed to reach was wrong all along. Isn't that just so fucking tragic?
Stop it!
It was all a
Kazuichi's
mistake.
at his end.
What was that?
Kazuichi's at his end.
Oh, absolutely. It's all a mistake. Was this really just a mistake? Was it a mistake to think we'd go home alive all along? What about the killings and the class trials? Was this just a meaningless killing game? Where the ultimate despairs killed each other off? This is just too...
Don't give up yet! There is a way you guys can get out of here without letting Junko out.
Classic Makoto. Huh?
No, there's no way such a convenient... There is. Really? Well, that's the first I've heard of it.
First she's heard of it. Then it's a way that even Junko doesn't know, right? Way to get out that Junko doesn't know about. Might be that. What? Okay. Here we got,
Did the code? Something to do with the code?
program? Something to do with the code. That's when the other agent runs. No, the person who set up this password numbers and it's possible.
Yeah, because it says even the teachers don't know about. So that means even Junko
it's this.
know
It's the
about it.
shutdown sequence.
Oh, the shutdown? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Makoto was telling us about when we talked to him.
I see. Are you talking about the shutdown sequence?
Shutdown sequence? What is that?
I think it's just kind of funny that no one fucking knows anything except for Hajime, apparently. Nobody's even wondering, like, why do you know all these things?
Yeah, they don't really question it. They're like,
Even
like,
though
oh,
they did do their own research, but apparently they just didn't see half the things.
It's a hidden command I set up in the Neo World program.
Hidden command?
Basically, I never believed the Neo World program was a perfect solution. There was always a possibility that Usami's hope might have made things even worse for you guys.
So in a way, this was kind of a catch, like, system in case something goes wrong. It just, I feel like there could have been a little more.
they just waited
So
a
I
little
prepared
too
a way
long
to
to
shut
do
down
it.
the program in case of emergencies.
As I recall, you said it was a command that not even the teacher can stop.
And that means even Junko can't stop it.
Dear me, I have an unfortunate announcement to make, class. You cannot activate the shutdown.
Huh?
You know about it?
More importantly, do you know why? Do you know why you can't activate the shutdown?
The reason the shutdown sequence can't be activated is not enough people.
I see.
You need like 10 people or something, they said.
Because there's not enough people?
Pay attention, class. According to my information, in order to initiate the shutdown, out of 15 people, more than half of them must press graduate and repeat at the same time.
We need 8 people.
Am I correct?
However, out of 15 people, including Makoto, there are only 6 people here.
Even if you want to cheat, I won't let ya. The shutdown sequence won't activate unless it knows that different people initiated it.
So it's totally impossible.
But what about Mekamaru?
That's true. Akamaru's here.
You totally saw through that supposedly hidden command?
No need to worry. Even I knew we couldn't activate the shutdown.
Yeah, he did say that. Like, I think he told us about that. So he clearly had a plan for that.
You still came here when you knew we had no chance of winning?
It's not that we have no chance of winning. The only reason I'm here is because there is a chance.
Then try explaining it to us. What is this chance of winning of which you speak?
I believe...
What? I can't hear you. You gotta speak up since you're so puny.
I believe in them. I believe they will definitely come.
Bam.
That's not something you need to take your time saying.
Belief. Try putting yourself in our shoes before you drag us into situations like this.
Kyoko! Byakuya! I knew you guys would come!
Yoko. Kaguya.
We'd be better off leaving behind someone who jumps to conclusions without listening to our warnings.
I'm sorry.
Even though it took some time for 2 people to enter the program simultaneously, it appears we made it.
Hey! What's going on? Why are there more people again?
How exciting! I haven't seen these faces in ages. It's like opening your high school yearbook 10 years later.
I must say, now that I'm seeing her up close, she's much bigger than I remembered.
What? What kind of man isn't excited by big women? Once you gain some more experience, you'll understand. There's a lot of kinky things you can do with big girls.
Shut up.
Byakuya, you're alive. But you're so
I was waiting for someone to say it.
Yeah, it's great. That's a good point.
You shut up too.
Are you two also from the Future Foundation?
No, it's probably not just that.
The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agreed with our deals, right? The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived, helped you recover your memories. Tragedy. If the killing school life is referring to that.
You guys are the survivors of the killing school life who previously defeated Junko, right?
Yeah, that's right. There's 3 of them here now?
The former heroes plunging themselves into the game world, ignoring all danger. Jeez, stupids! Making such a suicidal move. Did you really want to see me that badly?
It can't be helped. In order to stop you, that suicidal move was our only choice.
So how about it? There are 8 people now. We have enough to activate the shutdown sequence.
Why are you crying?
You guys showed up looking all cool and stuff, and now all the ultimate despairs. They'll be treated like even bigger chumps.
Chump. You said it again! Just ignore her. As long as we activate the shutdown sequence, it'll be the end of her in this messed up world.
And this messed up world.
Hey, can I ask you something? If we do shut down the program, what will happen to us?
Ooh. That's a good question.
Yeah, will they just, like, hold them hostage? Or what will actually happen to them?
Well, will they come back at all?
No need to worry. We won't let you get hurt.
Because if they're not doing the graduation program, will their avatars actually get re-uploaded?
It's not just that. We want a more detailed explanation.
If you shut down the Neo World program, everything within the program
Yup,
will
that's
be
what I
deleted.
thought.
It will obviously delete Alter Ego Junko, along with your avatars here.
So you're saying we're going to be deleted too?
It doesn't mean you'll be deleted. The program will just finish without completing the graduation program.
What does that mean for us?
Your avatars will not upload, so you will revert to your original
Oh.
state before you entered the program.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's fine. Huh?
Is there a reason to tell them all that?
They have to know everything, or else they won't agree to do it.
Hold on a second. If we go back to our original selves before we entered the program,
We're going to revert back to original selves before we enter the program.
Revert to ultimate
Lose mono coins.
No, not the mono coins. All your levels.
That's right. Back to being hopelessly controlled by me. When you used to feel despair upon despair.
No!
Are you fucking serious? Can't you do anything about it?
I understand your concern, but this is the only way to stop Junko.
It might be a painful decision, but I know you guys will be able to overcome it. That's why, in order to defeat despair, I want you guys to fight alongside us.
We still have to fight? I thought we finally reached the end!
Don't worry. Once you get out, we will do our best to support you.
But I thought the Future Foundation wanted to kill every last ultimate despair.
For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered.
When you say support, do you mean I'll make sure you don't suffer when I kill you, or...?
Of course not. We would never allow that to happen.
It's gonna be alright. Your real bodies have just been brainwashed. That's why I'm pretty sure you'll quickly revert back to the state you're in right now.
Will you stop saying cheesy stuff like brainwashed? Washing your brain is like really nasty.
But still, even if our brainwashing is undone, the memories we've made up till now will be erased, right?
Does that mean we'll completely forget everything we did on this island? I don't want that.
It doesn't matter what you want. That's the reality. Every meaningless thing that happened here will vanish from your minds.
Meaningless? Vanish? Does that include her too? If we lose our memories of this world, we're also going to forget that she ever existed, right? If that happens, really mean that she, in existence confined to this world, is really going to disappear? She risked her life to protect us, and we won't even remember she existed.
Memory's not all that'll go back to normal. If you've lost a limb, like Nagito, it'll still be gone when...
Please stop!
Going back to reality in that condition, that's like a bad joke.
We're not joking. That is your past. Nobody can escape their past.
We don't know anything about that past!
Hey, why did we become ultimate despair in the first place?
I asked the same thing in the real world, but nobody would give me an answer.
It seems my teachings were quite thorough. However, if you ask me...
People who cling to stuff like hope, talent, or admiration are truly the weakest.
Huh?
Guys who desperately want to reach the top. They don't think about what'll happen when they're pushed off. They're probably too concerned with having a really nice view while they condescend to others. Shoving off guys like that is so easy. I happen to know 17,082 ways to do that. The point is, the moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
That's not even an explanation.
Then, what if you think about it like this? It turns out that you guys being ultimate despair was just part of the game world. And in truth, those guys from the Future Foundation might be part of the game world too. They're simply side characters of the game world whose role is to offer hopeless hope to you guys.
Wow, now she's trying to fuck with us.
Well, after saying all that, I don't even know what's real and what's a game anymore.
Are you kidding around?
Enough! My patience is wearing thin. Let's hurry and start the shutdown sequence already.
Before you do that, we gotta do some reviewing.
She's really good at taking control of this situation.
Yeah, really.
When you guys activate the shutdown, you'll revert back to when you were known as Ultimate Despair. And your dead friends will never be revived. And the embodiment of despair, aka me, will be erased, thereby preserving hope in the real world. Now then, will the hope of the Future Foundation win? Or will my despair win?
All right! Things are starting to heat up!
This isn't a game, you know.
Au contraire. This is a game. The game of hope and despair that started with your killing school life. That explains why these chumps who weren't around last time have been reduced to mere side characters.
You called us chumps again!
Only 'cause it's true! Most importantly, the killing school trip wasn't just for your sake.
Huh?
There was a more important goal there. The goal of luring a specific group of people. Since now's a great time, why don't we make that the question?
Question?
As long as we're in the game world, the rules say I gotta ask questions every now and then. So, question. Who did I lure and how did I do it? The hint is, I get bored easily, so the same outcome as the killing school life would be a pain in the ass. Okie dokie, let's all think about it together.
The same outcome as the killing school life. Do I just have to remember what occurred there? People cheaper word method. Should try connecting those dots. There should be an answer there. There's another logic dive? Okay.
Nice. My favorite's probably the logic dive.
Yeah, it's like pretty. It's like you don't really have to. Like, it kind of gives you the answers. It doesn't like fuck around with you too much.
Alright, don't forget to slow down.
Yeah. Okay.
Plus, I feel like these obstacles are kind of make it fun too.
Oh, well, yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's kind of a fun little game. Okay, first question. Who did Yuko Nishima want to lure? Ultimate Spare Future Foundation hosts these academies. I'm guessing the Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What bait was used to lure the Future Foundation? Yourself glitched killings.
Killings.
Yeah.
Those diamonds are the worst.
Yeah, really. Oh, I fell through.
Oh, that was so close. Oh.
Man.
Freaking A.
There's so much.
See, I like this though.
Yeah, this is cool.
Like...
It's like, oh, this is like, yeah, by far like the most in-depth one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's never been so many obstacles in a previous logic dive.
Yeah, it makes me think this is probably the last one.
Mm-hmm. They're like, F you, you're gonna have to work for this one.
Last question. What did Kuko use to force them to watch the killings?
The surveillance cameras.
Surveillance camera, surveillance caramel, surveillance cameras. Okay. That's not...
Well,
I
think it's surveillance caramel.
Yeah, you know what? You're probably right. More. There we go.
Nice.
Not really more. I didn't have to do anything. And of course, they were all yellow, so I literally actually just could have gone straight.
It's all coming together. Got it. You used the surveillance cameras. You were trying to lure the Future Foundation by showing them the footage you were recording, weren't you?
They're surveillance cameras? That's what they were being used for?
In the previous killing school life, the surveillance camera footage was broadcast outside of the school. You used the cameras that were placed throughout the entire island for the same purpose.
Ding ding ding! I was broadcasting the Killing School trip live to every member of the Future Foundation.
The footage you recorded with the surveillance cameras was shown to the Future Foundation? What shall I do? I did a lot of disgraceful things in front of those cameras.
Okay.
You sure did.
What? Oh, okay.
I will never be queen now. Please forget what you saw.
So you guys were watching us? Then why didn't you come rescue us earlier?
We tried to hack in many times, but the virus within the program blocked us at every turn.
Not only that, the Neo World program stopped accepting shutdown commands from the outside. As a last resort, we considered cutting power to the program, but
we didn't know what would happen to the subjects if we cut the power while the program was still running. There's no way we'd jeopardize your safety by taking such a gamble.
Even so, we kept trying over and over again, until it was finally possible for us to enter the program just a short time ago.
And you came all the way here when you knew it was a trap. I get it. You couldn't just leave them alone. If you saw people dying one by one with your own eyes by the same killing game you guys played, hope dictates that you act all high and mighty and say, "Oh, I'm definitely gonna stop it this time," right?
Hey, don't tell me that's the reason you made us go through all this.
Of course we made you do it for that reason. We orchestrated this game instead of killing you outright, solely to show it off to the Future Foundation.
We were forced to solve puzzles and riddles just so you could show it off to the Future Foundation?
That's why you guys are chumps. You're just the bait I used to catch a big fish called the Future Foundation.
Oh boy.
But it's not my fault, you know. This game is a fight between the Future Foundation and me. You guys were just instigators in the background. But you guys already knew that when you chose to play this game, right?
Just 1 second, please. That sounds as though we
wanted to come to this world of our own free will.
But that's precisely the truth.
Well, I mean, that sounds familiar. That's kind of like the first game, too. They were just like, they chose to stay in the school in the first place.
You guys chose to be instigators, and you were willingly taken into the Neo World program. To provide the opportunity I needed to push this battle between hope and despair into overtime. That's right. The reason the Ultimate Despairs began killing each other was set up by the group itself.
That's just your imagination.
Naive Makoto totally fell for the trap. Oh, and now your face is filled with a lovely shade of despair.
Whoa, that despair is fucking obvious. You're here to rescue the assholes who set this up in the first place.
Don't go blaming us for this.
Thank you. It's all thanks to you guys. This time around, I might be able to fill these guys with despair.
We do not feel despair. Even if this was all a trap, we will never regret coming here.
And this is the only thing we could do to stop you. But nevertheless, it's all over. We will shut you down and end all of this.
You're pretty fucking desperate. Oh, that's pretty fucking obvious. If you don't initiate the shutdown, those Future Foundation fuckwits are gonna be trapped here forever.
Trapped? Why would that happen?
Didn't I already explain it? You know, the graduation exam rule?
There are two options. Graduate and repeat, right? You just have to choose one of them. Impressive. All of you will cast your vote. Whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision.
But that's not all, right? In order to pass the graduation exam, there was one more requirement.
The other requirement to pass the graduation exam is, final decision.
I see. As I recall, we also need the teacher's final decision.
To participate in the graduation program, you need my permission as your acting teacher, you know? What? does that mean it won't end with just a majority vote? After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not. So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it?
Obviously, there's no way I'd let the members of the Future Foundation graduate. So if you can't activate the shutdown, the Foundation will enter the endless life of repeating the grade!
That's only if the shutdown sequence doesn't activate, right?
But that's impossible. Everyone here understands how dangerous it is to release you into the real world.
We know that. All too well. I mean, she's been bad-mouthing us this whole time.
Oh. Looks like you shouldn't have talked so much. Out of the mouth comes evil, so they say.
It's true that we fell for this trap, and that we run the risk of not being able to go back. But what's wrong with that? Thinking we'd back down because of something like that is a huge mistake.
That's my line. Thinking your little shutdown plan will succeed is a huge mistake.
Huh?
You're totally overestimating those chumps over there. There's no way they'll start the shutdown sequence.
Why not?
Look upon their faces. They look like piglets who were forced to watch their mom roasting on a spit. There's no fucking way they'll initiate the shutdown just to go back to being ultimate despair.
That is... well... Junko, I don't care what you say. I've decided to believe in everyone. It's true that they walked the wrong path before, but that's all in the past now. What I believe in is not their past, but their futures.
I was totally waiting for a protagonist to fly like that when I crush you with despair. Such ecstasy!
No matter what you do to me, I will never fall into despair.
Boy. Yep.
Ah, wrong. I'm not the one who's gonna make you fall into despair. That's the Mastermind's job, and they'll be appearing very soon.
Oh?
Mastermind?
Mastermind? Someone else is coming?
That can't be. It's just a bluff.
You should never make the last character who appears in a detective story turn out to be the Mastermind.
Is this fucking Izuru Kamakura guy?
I always fall into that pattern, so I was kind of worried about that.
Enough already. What are you talking about?
Oh well. Let's bring him out with lots of energy. It's Mr. Izuru Kamakura!
Izuru... Kamakura?
That name, I've heard it before. That person was called the Ultimate Hope. But that shouldn't be all he was. That's right, I've seen a person called Izuru Kamakura somewhere else. I recall that person was, the founder of the Academy. A dark diva of destruction.
I see!
It was a hamster.
Izuru Kamakura. Isn't that the name of the founder of Hope's Peak Academy? It was written on the placard beneath the portrait of the Academy's founder. That name. It was definitely Izuru Kamakura, right?
However, based on the information I know, the man known as Izuru Kamakura...
If I recall, he's a super genius who acquired many talents. He was even called the Ultimate Hope, right?
Hmm? Does the founder have the same name as that Ultimate Hope guy?
Is that kind of coincidence even possible?
The Future Foundation might know something, right?
How about it, Kyoko?
Even within Hope's Peak Academy, there's very little information about a person called Izuru Kamakura. It's a mystery if such a person ever really existed. And not just that, the matter was closed without ever being settled because of that incident.
If you do not know, then please allow me. Providing hopelessly skilled explanations is a quirk of mine. The reason Izuru's existence continues to be such a mystery is because the Academy hid it.
Why did the Academy hide his existence?
If I recall, they were trying to protect their superior talent. They even called it mankind's hope, correct?
However, that prodigious student ended up killing 13 student council members at Hope's Peak Academy. Izuru is the killer responsible for Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most awful event.
And you're the one who set it up, right?
Information about Izuru completely vanished after that incident.
We thought Junko Enoshima killed them? Oh, don't say such cruel things. Izuru Kamakura is very much alive. Isn't that right, Hajime?
Huh?
What? What?
Like I said, you're Izuru Kamakura.
Kind of figured that's where that was going.
What?
Huh?
Is it his, like, mind?
I guess so.
Alrighty. If you don't understand, I'll explain
Well,
it to you
so
until you do understand.
part of the reason why I was thinking that is because of the scene on the boat with Nagito, where he was saying like, I have so much. Who's like, I've acquired many talents. He was talking about how he's acquired many talents and how they're all so boring and whatnot. And he was like, oh yeah, even luck. Your talent is luck. Yeah, even I have that talent. Stuff like that. So I was thinking like, oh, there's more to Hajime than that. Oh boy.
You're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're...
Thanks for the explanation. That really...
Hold on! Seriously, what are you talking about?
Liar! There's no way. There's no way Hajime is Izuru Kamakura!
Izuru is that ultimate hope, right? But Hajime is...
That's right. Hajime is one of those reserve course dropouts and has no talent whatsoever. But the fact that he's really Izuru Kamakura makes all this much more hopeless.
I'm Izuru Kamakura? Oh boy.
Good news, Hajime! Even though you were mocked for being a reserve course student, he had a talent all along! Ultimate hope!
How can someone from the reserve course have such an amazing talent like that?
In order to hide Izuru's identity, was he hidden in the reserve course?
Then Hajime's name is fake?
There's no doubt I'm Hajime Hinata! I've always had that name ever since I was born!
Then Izuru is your fake name?
Hey, you weren't lying to us, right?
I do not want any more last-minute plot twists.
Oh, there's the thing.
He created hope?
What if he created
It
hope?
might be Izuru.
Well, there's only one line, so... What do Izuru Kamakura are? What's the Academy do to me? Wait, where were my bullets?
Good news, Hajime!
Cultivation plan, maybe?
Even though you were mocked
Yeah,
for being a
that's
reserve
fine.
course student,
Yep.
he had a talent all...
How can someone have such an amazing...
In order to hide, was he hidden in the...
Then Hajime's...
There's no doubt I've always had that name.
Then Izuru is your...
Hey, you weren't lying.
I do not want any...
Could it be created hope?
That must be it! Created hope. Are you talking about the Hope Cultivation Plan?
Hajime is also some sort of artificial life form, it seems like.
Hope Cultivation Plan. What is that?
A while back, I saw a file kept by the Future Foundation. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy was researching a breakthrough plan to cultivate personal talent.
It's true, it was a breakthrough plan. After all, it was a plan to create the perfect genius.
Create?
For the longest time, the Hope Cultivation Plan was the earnest wish of Hope's Peak Academy. In fact, that's why the Academy was established. Part of that plan was researching the talents of Ultimates. Because the plan was so important, they adopted the name of the Academy's founder and called it the Izuru Kamakura Project.
Izuru Kamakura Project?
Just a little while ago, they were finally able to reach the experimental stage of that plan. From there, they set their sights on the reserve course dropouts to use them as lab rats.
Why did they use the reserve course as lab rats?
A plan to create talent artificially requires test subjects that are wholly lacking in talent. From that group of reserve corps students, the one who was finally chosen was Hajime, who stands before you now.
Why me?
Because you admired Hope's Peak Academy more than anybody else.
Huh?
You still don't get it? You were used by the Academy. They exploited your feelings of admiration toward hope and talent just to use you as a lab rat.
What?
See? Didn't I tell you? The moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
Lies. That's definitely a lie.
And after many surprises, Hajime Hinata was transformed into Izuru 1.0!
Did you say transformed?
What did they do to him?
Unless you're willing to go to extremes, it's impossible to change a normal person into a perfect genius. So naturally, they went to extremes. By directly interfering with his brain, Hope's Peak Academy transformed Hajime Hinata into a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself, known as Izuru Kamakura. Eventually, Izuru became an ultimate despair, thanks to me. But all I did to Izuru was simply break his spirit. That's nothing compared to what Hope's Peak Academy did to him. Not even close. Seriously. It's scary how determined the researchers were to mess with the human brain that much. Doing such inhumane acts that nobody else is capable of with such a calm mind and a steady hand. I admire it so much, it makes my mind numb. By the way, you're just a simple avatar right now, so even if you touch your head, you won't feel the scar.
Did they really do something like that?
But if you think about it, if Hajime gets out of here, he's gonna be a super genius, right?
Like I said, he's not Hajime. He's a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself.
Different person? How is he different?
All of his senses, emotions, thoughts, and hobbies that interfere with acquiring talent have been excised.
Huh?
All of his memories of the past have been forcefully suppressed into the darkest recesses of his mind.
Huh?
Emotions, thoughts, hobbies? He doesn't even have a memory? It sounds like he is a completely different person.
That is what they said.
So that's why it's so surprising that Hajime even exists here at all, even if he's just an avatar. The Neo World program must have dug up those memories and rebuilt his old personality from data from the past.
I cannot help but feel impressed that the Neo World program was able to accomplish such a feat.
But as for Hajime, he probably would have been better off if he stayed erased.
Then, when Hajime returns to his original state after the shutdown,
he'll disappear.
Disappear?
All that will remain is Izuru Kamakura, an entirely different personality created by Hope's Peak Academy. He will no longer be Hajime Hinata.
Disappear? I'm going to disappear? Here, disappear. Here, disappear, disappear. Disappear, 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 disappear. But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. That's disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There was no reason to meet me again. After all, you are boring. Talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you?
Hajime?
Was that me? No, that's not me!
That's what you are. That's who Izuru Kamakura is. You're the one who brought me into this world. You're Izuru Kamakura, the mastermind behind all of this. Huh?
Could it be? The one who uploaded you
there
into
you
the
go.
Neo World program was... It's not me!
Oh, I was technically right.
Yeah, that you were.
You can't undo it, no matter how hard you try.
In a weird type of twist.
Yep, it was us all along.
Have no way to be saved, you say? But you already know what you must do.
I do? I already know how I can be saved.
Become the Blackened? Which is kind of weird.
Pretty sure it's choose graduate. No? I see, it's you choose graduate then, huh?
In that case, the Hajime avatar will be uploaded into his real body. So, Hajime will be safely reborn. Truly a royal road to a hopeless happy ending.
Hold on. You can't do that.
If you do that, everyone who died will be taken over by Junko's alter ego.
Like, if you guys don't start the shutdown, the Future Foundation will be trapped here. I can't allow the Future Foundation to sacrifice themselves for the ultimate despairs.
Jeez, you should have said so before. You guys aren't honest at all.
That's not it. What we're saying is...
We have to protect the world from despair, you say? Okay, that's getting so old. Do you really have to sacrifice yourselves just to protect the world in the first place? What if the world's hope is different from your hope? Even if the world is happy, it's meaningless if you aren't happy. Plus, the Future Foundation wants to kill all the ultimate despairs, right? Once you go back to being ultimate despair, the Future Foundation's punishment time will activate. It would be absolutely dreadful if that were to happen.
Not just dreadful.
It's rather fucking hopeless, don't you think?
But wouldn't that happen regardless of whether they go back with their current avatars or if they revert back to being Ultimate Despair? Like, if anything, going back to being Ultimate Despair would give them more hope, because at least then the other people would come back with them and be able to protect them.
And can you guys even endure that? Everything that happened here will just end up being a meaningless game. Everything you felt, awe, friendship, love, there won't even be save data left of it. The girl you love and the guy you hate grow weaker and skinnier each day they lay immobilized. And in Hajime's case, his very existence is going to disappear. All because of the academy he loves so much. Will you be able to endure such despair? Who are you going to endure it for? For people you've never met before? For people who don't even appreciate you? Does that sound like hope to you?
You can't believe her! That's how she works!
That's what she does, so she can lure you all toward despair.
There is no reason to listen to her. Hurry up and start the shutdown.
Hold on!
What is it? Why are we still waiting? Do you still not understand what's going to happen to the real world if Junko escapes?
No, I was just...
How many victims do you think the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history has claimed?
Right now, it's finally started to calm down. If Junko Enoshima makes it to the real world, countless victims will fill the streets. The world will regress to an era of bloodshed, chaos, and worldwide rioting.
So that's why you're telling them to start the shutdown sequence? To prevent that? You're telling them to turn back into ultimate despair and lose all the memories they made in this world. Even among them, there are those who will simply cease to exist. And you're telling them to just deal with it?
At this point, this is the only way.
No. There is another way.
Oh no.
As long as they choose to graduate, they can pass along their avatar's memories. And everyone here will be able to hold hands and keep on living. Well, everyone who died will be taken over by me, but don't you think that's a better fate than being a vegetable for the rest of their life?
You guys, you can't buy into this. Think carefully about which is true hope.
And which is true despair.
What shall we do?
You're asking us? You're telling us to decide?
Damn it! Why'd it turn out like this?
Oh boy.
If everyone can overcome despair, you guys should be able to grasp true hope.
If our memories up until now disappear, I will not even remember the reason everybody died.
Are you really going to let her take over your friends' bodies?
You might think I'm a fool, but I want to see Peko one more time.
If we turn back into ultimate despair, the Future Foundation might kill us, right?
We won't let them do that.
This is all the Future Foundation's fault. They're the ones who stuck us in this messed up world!
For your protection.
If Junko escapes to the real world, there will be countless victims again.
I know, but...
Everyone's hope is in conflict. Such despair!
Oh, I couldn't shoot it.
Huh. Interesting.
Graduate or shutdown. The world or me. Hope or despair. They're telling us to choose? They choose between that. Why? Why do we have to choose?
I can't do it.
Huh? You can't do it?
I can't choose. You guys are telling us the world's going to be destroyed unless we sacrifice ourselves. And that, I can't decide. I can't choose either one.
Hajime!
Shut up! Leave me alone! This is just too much. Why do I have to be a part of this? I mean, I'm different from the rest of you. And I don't even have a talent. But even so, I got dragged into this. And now, my existence is going to disappear? I don't understand it at all.
Both choices are hopeless.
How much of ourselves do we have to sacrifice?
This burden. Don't you dare make us shoulder it.
There's no way we can handle this on our own.
Everyone, get a hold of yourselves.
It's impossible! For someone like me, it's impossible. I can't choose the future! Hope, despair, do whatever you want. It's not my problem!
That's...
And there's no answer. So you've chosen to make no choice at all. Jeez. Once again, this went exactly as I expected. I get so hopelessly bored when everything goes according to plan. Oh well, since I have everyone's data, I kind of figured things would play out like this. That is, unless something else hopelessly unpredictable happens. Well, I can say that, but the chance of something convenient happening is hopeless. After all, this is a game. A world where everything progresses with predetermined harmony. Fine, I guess it's okay. You don't have to force yourself to make a choice. A futureless future. I think it's fine if that exists too. As long as you don't yearn for hope, you'll never fall victim to despair. That goes for me too. As long as I don't yearn for despair, I'll never need to hope for it. So, let's all free ourselves from this curse and stay here as the best of friends. Let's immerse ourselves in this tropical island life forever and ever. Forever and ever. And ever 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 and ever.
What?
Someone accidentally clicked restart, didn't they?
Well, you would have to majority vote agree to it.
All right, a game reset.
Oh.
And with this, the world will continue to loot.
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
I guess it's fine to stay like this for a while.
Young master, that is a wise call.
Yay! You didn't have to forget us.
Yes, there's no way I would forget.
And with this, Junko's gone.
All right, let's party! I'm gonna showcase my full cooking ability.
Oh no,
Just
not
leave
him.
the BGM to Ibuki.
I almost forgot what he
Can I
actually
take a picture to
sounded like.
commemorate this?
Yup.
Want to be awed by the sight of my prowess? I've prepared you a training regiment.
Ooh, if you get hurt, let me know.
Should I begin with a brief introduction of myself?
Oh, that's different.
Oh, I don't
After
know
all
if
this
I like
time?
that voice.
What was this again? Oh well, there's no need to think about it. I wanted this ending. Okay, so there's only the one.
And with this, the world will...
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
And it didn't work. What am I doing?
All right.
And with this, the world...
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
I guess it's
I
fine to
can't
stay like
copy,
this for a while.
apparently.
Young master.
So,
Yes, there's a...
And with this, Junko...
All right, I'm gonna showcase my...
do
Just leave the
anything.
Hey, can I take
Want to be awed by the...
Okay. Let me look at it. Urging emotions, gentle words. Hope should be expected. Despair should be ended. Bullets should be fired. Nothing exists. Cool! Thanks.
He's having an existential
Should I
crisis.
begin with a
See?
That's not
Feels
it.
like it.
You guys aren't part of the game, right?
Okay, so it's changing.
Yeah. So I think
Okay, I should let it run. I just gotta let it run
Eternal
through.
game...
I guess it's fine to stay...
Young master.
Yay!
Yes, there's a...
And with this, Junko...
All right, I'm gonna showcase my...
Just leave the BG.
Hey, can I take...
Want to be awed by the... I've prepared you a...
Ooh,
Should I begin with a
That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
Well, there's no need to think about it. I wanted this ending. I wanted this.
all right.
And with this, the world...
An eternal game...
I guess it's fine to stay...
Young master.
Yay!
Yes, there's a...
And with this, Junko...
All right, I'm gonna showcase my...
Just leave the BG.
Hey, can I take...
Want to be awed by the... I've prepared you a...
Ooh,
Should I begin with a
That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
This again? Oh well, there's no need to think about it. I wanted this ending. I wanted this. Okay, so maybe I have to try copying
this,
her
the
thing at
world-
the
An
end.
eternal game...
I guess it's fine to stay...
Maybe,
Young
yeah.
master.
I guess that's what it is. If it's not going to change
And
again,
with
then
this,
that's, I'm
Junko-
assuming that's what I have to
I'm
do.
gonna showcase my...
just leave the BG.
Hey, can I take...
Want to be awed by the... I've prepared you a...
Ooh,
Should I begin with a
That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
What? Oh, it didn't let me.
all right. A game
And with this, the world will continue...
An eternal game utopia sounds like fun.
Oh, I can copy
I guess
that
it's
one.
fine to stay like this.
Oh, maybe I
Master.
maybe I actually just messed it up. I
Yes,
need to be
there's a...
And with this,
more on top
Junko...
of it.
All right, I'm gonna showcase my...
Just leave the
I'm
BG.
pretty sure I need to copy
Can I
that.
take...
Want to be awed by the... I've prepared you a...
Ooh,
Should I begin with a
That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
What? Come on.
all right.
If
with
anything,
this, the
try
world-
copying
An
the first
eternal
one,
game
shooting it to the
utopia
second
sounds
one.
like-
I guess
don't
it's
know.
fine to stay like this for a while.
I do.
master.
We messed it up. It takes way too
And with
long.
this, Junko...
I'm gonna have to slow it down
I'm
when I
gonna
get there.
showcase my...
Just leave the BG.
Hey, can I take...
Want to be awed by the... I've prepared you a...
Ooh,
Should I begin with a
That's not it. You guys aren't part of the game, right?
There we go. There we go.
all right.
And with this, the world...
An eternal game
This world... Who are you?
There was
I'm just a
double
part
of
the
her.
game. But you guys aren't,
There was
right?
double of her?
Oh no! She like countered. She like broke. Right? Is
No,
that what it was saying?
No, I shot her thing.
No, I'm saying in the beginning she said "Eternal Game Utopia, yay!"
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
and
at
then-
the end she doubled, like she said,
Yeah,
like, but you're not part of it.
Yeah.
Chiaki? Is that you? Why are you here?
I don't know.
Does this mean you're my memory of Chiaki? Because you should have already disappeared. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Anyway, don't you think they're messed up? Telling us the world's going to be destroyed? And to sacrifice ourselves? There's no way I can choose. For someone like me, I'm just not able to choose. Seriously, I've had enough. Tired of being mixed up in all this stuff I don't understand. Not only was I told that I have no talent at all, but if I get out, I'll go back to being ultimate despair. And on top of that, I was told I'm going to disappear too. Isn't that messed up? Hey, you don't want that either, right? I mean, if we lose our memories, there won't be a single trace of your existence left. You're going to completely disappear, and none of us will ever remember you.
No, I won't.
Huh?
Even if I cease to exist, even if you guys never remember me again, that doesn't mean I will completely disappear. As long as everyone continues to move forward toward the future we created together, I will never disappear. What I lived for, fought for, and risked my life for will still exist.
You're right, but...
You're probably just scared, right? Not just of disappearing. You're scared of moving toward the future with such a heavy burden, right?
Yeah. I'm scared. I'm obviously terrified of that.
How much longer are you going to be this indecisive?
Huh?
Didn't you want to become someone with confidence? Isn't that why you admired Hope's Peak Academy?
But even Hope's Peak Academy tricked me.
Hajime, you've had it wrong this whole time.
Wrong?
Having talent isn't the goal. There's something much more important than whether or not you have talent, right? What's important is that you believe in yourself. If you can't do that, no matter how much talent you possess, you will never be confident in yourself. Just like how you were in the past.
You? Hey, who are you? I mean, you should have already disappeared, right?
But past Hajime is in the past. He's not the same Hajime who spent time with me and the others in this world. So it's going to be all right. I think it's time you finally had confidence in yourself.
Hey, Chiaki. Can you tell me something? Which choice should I make? My hope? The world's hope? Which one should I choose?
You guys are the only ones who have the right to decide your future. And the responsibility, too.
So you're saying I should choose for myself?
But if you can't choose either future, why don't you just create one?
Create?
Even if this world is just a game, you guys aren't part of the game. You guys don't have to just choose a future. You should be able to create one as well.
Do you think someone like me can do that?
Since you're not part of the game, you don't have to worry about talent, skill, or level.
Oh, so my level never mattered. Thanks for finally confirming this for me.
And
You
your
guys
skills don't matter
have a
either.
tremendous
Well, I didn't even
ultimate
get
move
it,
that can
so.
overcome anything. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you just do it, things will turn out okay.
If I do it, things will turn out okay.
Of course, games aren't very fun when they're easy to clear.
But this isn't a game, right?
Hey, Hajime. This isn't for the sake of anyone else. You have to do this for yourself. Now then, It's about time you show me your cool side, Hajime. Come on, I'll help out too.
Help?
Jocky's the best. Jockey was always the best.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the academy I admired so much. I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura.
Oh boy.
Who cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to sacrifice myself. It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway. There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault. Not mine. I can't choose the future.
See, if you just do it, things will turn out okay. You should even be able to create the future.
Copy that. This is me? Is this really me? It's so uncool. It's totally uncool.
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the academy. I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to sacrifice myself. It's not like I'll be appreciated anyway. There's no way we can beat Junko. It's the Future Foundation's fault, not mine. I can't choose the future.
Yeah, that makes sense.
See, if you just do it, things will turn out okay.
Oh.
You should even be able to create the future.
What?
Oh, do I have to shoot all of them? Is that what it's telling me?
I have no talent at all. I was even betrayed by the academy.
Yep, okay. That makes sense.
I don't want to disappear. I'm not Izuru Kamakura. Who cares what will happen to the world? I don't want to sacrifice myself. It's not like I'll be appreciated.
I hate what's going on.
No way we
It's
can
like a
beat Junko.
nightmare.
So
Even
trippy.
So,
I know.
It's the Future Foundation's fault.
Their hair just looks like
Even so, not mine.
what's her name's from the first one?
Even so,
When she became Genocide Jill.
Oh, yeah, Toko.
Yeah, but they also kind of look like tentacles at the same time.
Yep. Oh. This is
No
different.
matter what kind of future it is, as long as you guys move toward it, I will never disappear. Everything that happened here, it won't be meaningless. If you guys carried the burden of both hope and despair, you should even be able to create the future. Even if it's a convenient miracle, if you just do it, things will turn out okay. That's why you can't hesitate now. Resolve to throw everything away and give it everything you got. I'll be cheering for you too.
That reminds me. I forgot to say it again.
If the memories we made here disappear, I will not even remember why everyone died.
If we don't rid the world of despair, the tragedy will start once again.
I want to see Becca
How
one
do I
more
have to
time.
mash this for?
If we turn back into
Forever.
ultimate despair, we might be killed by the Future Foundation, right?
This is your responsibility, since you're the ones who fell to despair.
It's not my responsibility. It's the Future Foundation's.
They're both hope and they're both despair. A conclusion will never be fucking reached.
You can't lose hope!
If the memories we made here disappear, I will not even remember why everyone died.
If we don't rid the world of despair, the tragedy will start once again.
I want to see Becca one more time.
If we turn back into ultimate despair, we might be killed by the Future Foundation, right?
This is your responsibility, since you're the ones who fell to despair.
It's not my responsibility. It's the Future Foundation's.
They're both hope
It's,
and they're both
I don't know
despair.
how I feel about this.
A conclusion will never be fucking reached.
You can't lose hope!
If the memories we made here disappear, I will not even remember
Oh, I'm supposed to hold it. God damn it.
why everyone died.
I had to mash the first time, and then I had to hold
If we
it.
don't rid the world of despair,
Okay, there we go.
You can't lose hope!
If the memories we made here I will not even remember why everyone died.
if we don't rid the world of the tragedy will start when
I want to see Becca one more.
If we turn back into, we might be killed by the
This is your responsibility.
It's not my responsibility. It's the Future Foundation.
They're both hope and they're both a conclusion will never.
No, that's wrong!
Ah.
It won't just be hope. There will probably be a lot of despair, too. I don't know what kind of future awaits us. But our futures are ours. I won't let anyone take them.
Did he just go Super Saiyan?
That he did.
Huh? Who the hell are you?
I've decided. I'm done running away. I will fight for my future. I will fight alongside the future that everyone created for me. It's not for anyone else's sake but my own.
Don't tell me. Izuru? Hey, what the heck is going on? Is this a serious bug or something?
I am not Izuru Kamakura. I am Hajime Hinata!
Oh, rebuttal showdown. Okay.
You despair because you yearn for hope. You yearn for hope because you... Let's finish this already. There's no need for you to choose. Close your eyes and cover your ears. Just shut the hell up! If you do that, this game is gonna continue forever. If you don't want that, just turn off the game!
Okay, well that
Even
means
so,
that was just like an auto win.
You don't have to look at the hopeless future.
I'll never let anyone choose again!
Okay. Either be one more of these. Ugh.
I don't want anything! You have no argument. There's no hope. Just give up already. A miracle won't happen. What is this crappy feeling? I don't want anything. Izuru! You have no argument. The future will make
I
you
don't have
suffer. Just give up already. You're not hope. I don't want to lose anything. Any choice is despair. You're not hope. You have no argument. I don't want anything. You have no argument. You won't be able to do it. You won't be able to do anything. No, that's wrong. What the heck is wrong with you? Why is there a bug like this all of a sudden?
Jockey to rescue.
Everyone, let's shut this game down!
Huh?
Don't you get it? If we start the shutdown sequence, we'll...
There's never only one choice to make. There's no way I'll allow things to end this way. The future everyone has created for us should have more possibilities than that. Let's leave this place with confidence, and from there we can just create it on our own. The future that we want.
What are you saying? There's no way something that convenient is going to happen.
It wouldn't be strange if a miracle happened. This isn't a game. We can change the future as much as we want.
Even if you talk big, if you leave here, you're just gonna forget everything. That goes for everyone else!
We just have to press these two buttons at the same time, correct? I wonder. I do not really understand it myself, but I just saw it. When my body felt so heavy that I could not move, when I felt as though I was sinking into a deep black sea, it was at that moment I somehow heard Hajime's voice. And though it was just a flash, I saw it. Like a lighthouse beacon shining across an ocean of darkness. A warm, yet resolute light. The one who shined that light, it was probably... You saw it too, right, Hajime? The future we are going to create from this moment on. It is also the future that everyone has created, right? Then, there is no way we can stop now.
Seriously, that's a suicidal decision!
I'm well aware it might be an act of suicide. There's no telling how this will play out, but... I heard her voice. In fact, I think it was the first time she ever yelled at me. I can't stand on my own 2 feet if she keeps treating me like a damn kid.
I don't like thinking about complicated stuff. If there's someone strong worth fighting, I'll fight. It's just who I am, you know? That's what it means to be confident, right? Then, I'm gonna choose this!
Man, this sure is getting annoying again. But if you're saying you're gonna do it, there's no way I can back out now. If I don't have any place to go back to, I should at least protect this place no matter what.
You all... Why? Why? How can you guys throw yourselves back into the depths of despair?
Because we believe.
Huh?
We believe in our future. That's what makes us different from you. We believe that if we try new things, even difficult things, that everything will turn out okay. We believe we can even create our own futures.
That's impossible! That can't be hope! It's not even despair! What is this?!
Hajime, everyone. Thank you.
I'm not the one you should be thanking.
Huh?
There it is.
Oh shit.
Well, let's get started.
I didn't think it would end this easily.
Huh? It's not the end, right? This is just the beginning, right?
First, we need to let this game world end.
And from that point on, we're the ones who are going to create.
I love that Mon Ami is back.
You mean Usami?
Oh yes, sorry, Usami.
Okay.
Interesting.
Damn, I miss Big Junko already.
Man, this is absolute despair. I feel despair upon despair and despair toward despair yet again. How fun. Once you've experienced the despair I've suffered, there's no turning back. Living in the shadows of past memories. That's too sad, you know? But I guess I no longer have to hope for despair.
That is just so hopeless.
was that just now? Why did Usami appear? She should have already disappeared.
I guess it's just as Hajime said.
At least, this wasn't the ending prepared for them. This was the ending they created.
Are you saying they're moving towards such an uncertain future on purpose?
Even so, the only thing we can do now is leave it to them. This game world is going to end soon. There is nothing more we can do.
Regardless, there's no need for us to do anything.
Man, it's collapsing.
You're right.
I am sorry to trouble everyone, but even if we awaken in the real world and forget about what transpired here, it will still have meaning, right?
Of course, Miss Sonia. I don't know the proper way to say this, but I kind of feel the same way too.
You're so bad at explaining things. Now that it's the end, you should at least try a little harder.
People can't change that easily, you know.
Well, whether it has meaning or not, it all depends on us now.
Time's almost up.
I'm pretty scared.
I am scared too.
But it's okay, right? It makes sense to feel scared, right?
That's the future.
Hey, I'll never forget you guys. Or the others. You guys better remember me too. My name is Kazuichi Soda.
With your colorful personalities, there's no way I'd forget you guys that easily.
Even if I forget, I will use all my might and remember.
If you start talking weird later, Hajime, I'll beat you up till you turn back to normal.
That's a relief. But make sure you hold back as much as you can.
So this is the end. But it's just the beginning. Isn't that right? Doesn't change how scared I am. I can't help feeling scared. So scared, but...
Thank you. Thank you, Chiaki. Phew. I finally said it.
Me too. Thank you. I'll never forget about you guys. I'll never, ever forget. I'll be cheering for you guys from now on. From somewhere. 'Cause we're all friends after all.
Game over. Ah. You obtained a present. Giant cell phone.
I wonder who would like that gift.
Well, you can't give those away. And so, the incident is coming to an end. The incident riddled with absurdity, with nonsense, with sheer irrationality, is about to lower its curtain. An incident smaller than Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most tragic event. Smaller than the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. An incident so small it doesn't even have a name. The world will never know what happened here. Not now, not in the distant future. As long as they remain here.
Apparently they've finished the preparations. We can leave any time.
Then, I guess we should get going.
Hey, Makoto. Is this really okay? You're the one who said, leave the questions to me, so I let you take the lead. Are they really going to be okay? Didn't they just turn back into ultimate despair?
I don't think that's the case. I mean, if they did turn back, they wouldn't have said that they'd stay on this island.
Perhaps they're thinking about helping their sleeping friends?
I can't really say for sure, but that's what I believe.
Whether they know it or not, the fact that they're already clinging to that feeling shows they're no longer who they were in the past.
It seems that there are too many soft-hearted people here.
But in reality, the possibility of those who are asleep waking up is close to zero.
No, the possibility isn't a problem. Even
This
if there's
Men in
the
Black
smallest
attire.
possibility,
Love it.
they're still trying to create that future for themselves. In their eyes, that is the future.
The smallest possibility. You might as well call it a miracle.
Strangely enough, I have a feeling that they'll be able to reach it. They've accepted their hopes and their despair, and they're trying to create their own future. Maybe, for people like that, miracles are inevitable. Don't you think?
As cheesy as ever. Seriously, you haven't grown up at all.
Haven't grown up?
That's the main reason we decided to come with you.
Well, who cares? I guess I'll respect your decision. This time. However, what comes next is going to be difficult for us.
Leaving them on this island. If the higher-ups at HQ find out about this, it will definitely cause a scene.
We need to work on concealing it.
That's not a problem.
And what do you intend to explain to HQ?
About that. I was gonna think about it while I was on the ship.
Good luck. I'm not going to help you that much.
Oh, good.
Huh? Why?
You should at least be glad that we decided to respect your decision.
Fine.
Wish we would have had a chance to see how the other characters look all
Then
grown
let's
up.
go back as well.
Yeah, I was
We're
just
not
thinking
even
that
close
too.
to finished yet. There's still a lot we must do. Besides the Future Foundation, the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is not finished. We must end this once and for all, for the sake of the future.
It seems I must fight alongside you all for a little while longer.
Plus, there's someone waiting for you to return.
Don't make me remember something so horrifying.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Let's go. We must create our own futures too.
Oh, good.
And so, the ordeal has ended. And from here, our daily lives have started. Lives that are much more absurd, nonsensical, and irrational than before. Things are probably going to be a lot more difficult now. There's no such thing as an answered mystery. It's doubtful whether or not things will even end well. The future isn't a path. It's like an endless sea. You can try to go anywhere, but it doesn't mean you'll get there. Even so, I will keep on living. I will keep on living as Hajime Hinata. My future lies here.
Oh boy. No, I was wondering if there was going to be a little more or what, but nope, here we go, credits. Oh man.
Man, I would have loved to see Gundam grown up.
Maybe someday. Oh man, that's crazy. Well, we finally made it to the end. It only took us like 4 months.
Jeez. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Quite the adventure.
That it has been. It has been. It really has been. Oh man. Wonder. Skip. Yeah. As much as I would like to watch it, want to make sure, because I know the first game had a scene at the end, so.
Easter egg. Hmm.
Oh.
Oh,
Usami's trap. Danganronpa if. I think that's the name of a manga. Is that it? Oh, okay. So no more. I guess that's it. There's no scene at the end. Okay. Well, damn. That's gonna be that's it for this game. Wow. Yeah. What a wild ride. It's been a long time coming, but I guess that's where it ends. I really wasn't expecting it to turn out that way. So I guess the implication is that they're going to spend however long it will take them to find a way to bring everyone else back. So I guess hopefully that works out.
yeah, I mean, that's like, those people are supposed to be dead, right?
I think
so.
I think not really, because I think what the reality of the situation is that they are still alive, because obviously if they didn't overwrite them with the avatars, their consciousness was still there, because everyone else reverted back to their old consciousness. Okay. So like that was a lie.
Oh, but now they have to convince everyone that they're not ultimate despairs.
Well, they have to,
just like they were brainwashed.
Yeah, I think they have to get back. They have to try to. I don't. Yeah, because we only saw Hajime at the end, so we don't know what state everyone else is in. It looks like Hajime has, kind of come back to like has kind of gotten his sense back, but we don't know what state everyone else is in. But then also just like they have to figure out how the hell they could possibly get everyone's consciousness back.
Yeah.
Yeah, like with the program shut down, they're pretty much just like they're basically in comas, I guess is the thing right now, and there's no way to wake them up as far as we know. So yeah, I guess it's interesting, and I wonder, I don't know how much Danganronpa 3 Future Arc will expand on that, if it'll go into that, or if it's more just about the Future Foundation people, but maybe it'll come up. Yeah, so I guess that's the end of this. For those of you watching on YouTube, this is the end of the playthrough. We will eventually play the next game, but it's probably going to be a while, so we'll see. I'm also planning on playing, in the meantime, I'm planning on playing Ultra Despair Girls, the spin-off that takes place between the first two games. So maybe I'll do something with that. I don't know if I'm going to upload that to YouTube or not, but figure it out. I'll figure it out at some point. But yeah, so anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this playthrough. If you enjoyed that and you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And then whenever Ultra Bear Girl's really good. Well, yeah, I'm actually looking forward to it. I wasn't sure if I wanted to play it, but like I feel like I have the chance to, because next month's super busy, so we're not gonna be able to start the next game for a while, and we still have to watch the anime, or the Danganronpa 3 anime. So I'm gonna do that in the meantime. But yeah, so if you are watching this later on YouTube, you can come back. I will still be streaming, every Friday on Twitch around 5:30, even if it's Ultra Despair Girls, or then eventually the third game, and then maybe even something else. So yeah, you can always come watch me there, and have a good night.